Hello and welcome to day 2 here from Belgium, Mechelen. Today I have Klasse with me. How are you doing?
Thank you for asking. I'm very, very well. How are you today?
Pretty okay. My voice is a bit tired, I gotta say, but I got 6 proper hours of sleep and I'm so excited because yesterday we saw Team Sweden going up against South Korea and it was a slaughter.
Yeah,
145 versus 15. What were your reactions?
It wasn't even close. I think South Korea have a high level of players, but they don't have that next level yet. It's their first year. They're out there in the US and South Korea, and I don't think they were prepared for the level that this is at. If you make one mistake, as you saw, it's over.
Yeah, so here we can actually see the statistics. Sorry, they was not fully updated, but first coming in was Joel Larsson. I think in about 1 hour, he defeated his opponent, his Grey Knight, 20-0. It was completely stomped. Joel gathered 100 points, full score, and 24 for a Grey Knight player.
Yeah.
How common is this, Klasse?
It's not very common, but obviously this was from a mistake. You're not prepared, you don't know what the opponent's army does, and Joel pounds, it's over. You know, everything's dead, bye-bye, sorry, next time, do better.
It's crazy, so I would say watch out Grey Knights, watch out opponents. Team Sweden is here and it's counting. If we should talk a bit quickly here, the pairings will start in about 8 minutes or something like that. Sweden versus Iceland. What do you think about that, Klasse?
I think this will be a very different type of game because Iceland is a veteran team. I was just talking to Jökull, he plays for Team Ignite. So he plays with David Gaylord, VJ, Brian Seep. There's some other guys. Oh yeah, Liam Veizla. Sorry, I forgot about him. So he and a few other people like Mitch Beard, I know very well. They have the experience. They're not going to be caught with their pants down. They're going to know what every army does. They're going to know their armies extremely well. And they're going to give us very competitive games. Sweden should win, but we might actually drop a few games here.
You think so?
Yes.
There must even be some defeated matches.
Yeah. We're not going to win across the board. I mean, I hope we do, but if we don't, I don't think anybody is that concerned about it. You can't go through a tournament undefeated, and if you were to drop a few games, it would make sense. It would be against some of the very good players from Iceland. But overall, if you think 8 players from Sweden, 8 players for the Iceland team, Sweden has the talent, Sweden has the experience. I mean, there's 300,000 people living in Iceland. They brought in some ringers from the UK.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And it's fun because it's also the Nordic battle starts for real today for Sweden. Yesterday was Denmark versus Iceland. People were saying that maybe seed-free team Iceland could make a really break through, but I don't think it was even close.
Denmark versus Iceland, like I said, I spoke to Jökull. He was disappointed. I think they were hoping for a draw at least. But Denmark has also told me that they are a lot better now than when met Sweden in the Scandinavian Masters. They have a few different players, they have a better sense of the meta, so they're expecting to do a lot better. And Iceland, they lost. I mean, they lost to Iceland. I mean, they lost to Denmark. So obviously, proof is in the pudding. They are better.
For sure.
And then that Jökull said that, you know, I never seen such bad dice for across the board for Team Iceland as before. Well, you know, hey, I say the same thing when I lose.
Isn't that always the thing? I talked a bit with Jesper, and he's saying that, well, it's a match. I think even Jesper says that one match in 1,000 or something like that, where actually the dice will decide if you play it properly, because you should account for it. But then you have swings. We can talk about his famous Silent King explosion in Atlantic City. Rolling out, what was it, 34 or 36 wounds? That's like 1 in 2,000.
It was at least 26, but that was funny. He had it all wrapped up. He had the Necrons exactly what he wants. He finally kills the Silent King, and boom, everything dies, and he loses the final in the later half after it was all tightly wrapped up on stream. It was very epic. I think it's on War Games Live, like Atlantic City.
For sure.
So look that up if you haven't seen it. It's fun.
So, Klasse, how has this been for you? We haven't really talked so much about you. You're from Sweden, born and raised, but you've been living here in Belgium for quite many years, and I think for this time, almost 10 years. You're just living 30 minutes away from here.
I just live 30 minutes from here. I've been coming back and forth to Belgium for a long time. Now I've been here for 3 years, maybe.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine, but I have family here, so I come and I visit them and things like that. And this time I've stuck around. This is my local tournament. I think this was my first big tournament.
A local tournament?
A few years back, this was my first big tournament, so welcome. 30 minutes. No, but it's nice. I get to sleep in my own bed, get to have my own shower, my own coffee, my own fridge, get to hang out with my dog, and then come here and play some games.
And help us today to go through the match versus Iceland. So, in Belgium, like, what is the scene? What is your local scene? You know some of the big players because they actually are locals with you.
Belgium is a very small country compared to, let's say, Sweden, where you have probably it's very regionalized because not everybody wants to fly to see games. So here I jump in a car and at most I drive 3 hours to get to the other end of the country.
Yeah.
And I can play a tournament in a different language. And I can go to Holland, I can go to Germany. If I want to, I can go to France. It gives me possibilities. And even the UK, I've traveled to the UK, it's, 2 hours, no problem.
So, give or take, how many tournaments have you played in your lifetime? Is it like 5, 10, 100?
I'm not a pro player. I like to go to tournaments. I rarely do well because I'm lazy and I don't practice, and I'm not really a TTS guy because I work a lot with computers, and when I come home I don't really want to sit in front of a computer. I could do better, but I like to travel because of the experience. It's not always about winning, it's also about the experience. If every 100-person tournament there's only one winner, so most people don't win tournaments.
No, that's for sure.
I have a philosophy when it comes to Warhammer.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Warhammer is like golf. You play golf on a Saturday and you try and do better than last week. That's all you can do. You can't affect anything about the dice, your opponent. You can focus on your own game and enjoy it, the experience. It's a social thing. Have a beer, enjoy.
You're not better than your last game, we can say, and Team Sweden, they come out in power. 145-15 once again against South Korea. They are second in this tournament. It was only France who were able to take 146. But I mean, that probably will not matter.
No, but
because it's 20-0.
When Sweden is crushing it. Sweden is going to have a wonderful tournament. I think Sweden is on the spot with Imperial Knights. They made the right selection. Of course, the harder the teams go, the harder the advantage, the edge that Sweden has now in experience. But I think they're in the right spot. They all look very well prepared. Everybody seems to be very comfortable on their army. Like I spoke to Kalle. And I was like, Kalle, why aren't you playing Necrons this year?
Oh, yeah.
You
did so well yesterday.
You did so well next year. And he was like, I am the one guy who could give Thousand Sons the amount of reps that they need. I've been grinding Thousand Sons since forever. He has probably, I don't know, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not quoting him here, but he probably has 300 games on that thing.
I think so too. I know that especially Kalle and Axel, for 2 or 3 weeks, they every morning played 4 TTS games to start up the day. So I mean, only in that week is plus 30 games or something like that, if my math is not completely off.
I mean, they didn't do it during the entire period, but yeah, in the ramp up, of course, you do that stuff.
Yeah.
To iron out everything. And this is the level, if you want to win the WTC, that's the level you have to play. If you want to come and try and win the War Masters, that's the level you have to be at. I'm not going to give that. I'm not that passionate about Warhammer that I'm going to do that. But if anybody is inspiring and want to play for Team Sweden, this is what you need to do every morning. Play a lot of games.
An old school esport reference. Go hard, go pro.
Exactly.
So how well do you know this Swedish team? Because even if you've been around for a long time in Warhammer and you've been to many tournaments, you never played the Swedish tournament.
No, I never played a Swedish tournament. I know the guys socially and online and that sort of thing, but when you mention it, I don't think I ever played any one of them, which is funny. But, you know, if you go to tournaments and you see some people you know and they're Swedish, of course you stop by and you talk about games and, you know, that sort of thing. And you follow what they do and you follow on BCP, and so it feels like I know them, but I don't.
That's amazing. How well do you know the Icelandic team?
It's the same. I played a few of the games there because I've been to the UK and most of them are in the WTC scene in that circuit. Also, I played a few of them here at War Masters at other years. So, for example, like Jökull. Jökull is funny. He speaks Swedish. Not super good, well Swedish, but I mean, hey, I found someone who speaks Swedish who's not born in Sweden, who never lived in Sweden, really. So it's always fun to speak Swedish with him, and I think he enjoys it as well.
And Jökull actually is a former professional StarCraft 2 player.
Yes.
He actually been playing at my tournaments back in the day at DreamHack Open.
Yeah.
I don't know them. I don't know him so well at all, but I know the name for sure.
Yeah, no, I think
stands out as an Icelandic player because they have a couple of esports players that has been very prominent. We know about their football team for sure, who have missed that. But in Warhammer 40K, they will have a tough match today.
They will have a tough match, but they do have in their team players like him, for example, that are world class. And just having a few of these, they will coach or train or mentor and give the insights to the other players of the team to raise them as well. Like I said, Jökull, you have Mitch Beard. Mitch Beard, I don't know, have you heard about Mitch Beard?
No, tell me about him.
Do you play Sisters? No, you don't. If you ever played Sisters, you will know Mitch Beard, for example. He has the podcast, Sisters. Anyway, Sisters. Anybody? Now I lost it. What it's called, but it's called Sisters. Sisters Act.
Sisters Act.
I think it's called Sisters Act after that Whoopi Goldberg movie. And he's been on it for at least since 8th edition. It's completely dedicated to Sisters a tournament, Sisters lore. And he's been doing quite well in the UK scene, that he got invited to play for Team Iceland. And he used to rep the Sisters. I think last year for once he wasn't, so I took a step back and asked Mitch, what's on? Why are you on Sisters? And I think they put them on Necrons or something, because last year, in the beginning of the edition, Sisters, for some reason, people didn't think were good. And then I think I think they lowered the price of Arco Flagellants or something, and suddenly you have 30 Arcos all over the table. And then I remember I saw him at LGT, and he had his 30 Arcos, and he was kicking butt. So, and now he's back, and I'm fairly sure he plays Sisters. Where is he?
Yeah, he is the Sister player.
Yes,
completely
absolutely.
Right. We did get a question here in the chat. How many mercs are there in this Icelandic team? Do you even know that?
Well, we can look at the names, and based on the spelling, we can probably figure it out.
I think also that we have Elias here who was commentating yesterday's match. He will also do a bit more graphics and social media and Twitch right now. He says that Mitch actually lives in Iceland since 3 years back.
Oh, no, he lives in the UK, I think. He lives in the UK, I'm fairly sure. Or maybe 3 years back, okay.
It could be. But if we look at more the matchups and who we want to see. If we say, for example, yesterday we saw Joel on his Chaos Demons. Will he be able to meet Jökull, or do you think that they will respect it? Will they run in with another Grey Knight today?
Yes, because it's a completely different list. He doesn't have the 6 knights with the Canis Rex. That was the mistake from the Korean player. He put Canis Rex where Joel could pounce on it, and he has the Ren Master who gives extra AP, it just buffs And when you play Canis in Grey Knights, you don't have that invul strat. So he can put up the APs, it's just everything, just slice through it like a hot knife through butter and pick it up, it's gone, bye-bye, no save.
Wow, so you think that Jökull will have a much better game versus Joel if they would face off?
Yeah, but then Joel, of course, is a great player, so it could be a competitive game. And
100%.
Joel has the advantage here of playing off meta. I think most of these guys probably have, I don't know how many reps into, let's say, Blood Angels, but how many, and then maybe 10% of those reps are into Demons, so just based on that, Joel will have an edge.
Absolutely. We see also that Iceland have somewhat similar to South Korea. One team that is standing out is for sure AdMech, which Haydar is playing.
Oh.
What do you think about AdMech? Because I think this is one of two or one of three list. I know that Team Poland, the reigning champions, are also playing AdMech. But what do you think about AdMech for Team Iceland?
AdMech is probably a great choice. Honestly, AdMech is one of these under the radar that you need someone who's extremely well played on it, well practiced on it, and most people don't have the reps into it because, I mean, on TTS, yes, maybe you can find a lot of people with experience, but the army is very expensive, so your friends will probably not have a competitive AdMech army, and they've been extremely unpopular because the codex, when it came out, was not very strong. They got updates now, so they're a lot stronger, and people are taking them to competitive events and tournaments, and they do well. AdMech, as always, they shoot a lot, and they all have invuls, and they have a lot of models, so it's surprising how much damage and how little damage they can take. So I don't really have a feel for AdMech, to be honest.
Gotcha.
It's one of those things, if someone asks me, do you want to play versus AdMech? I go, no.
Oh, really?
It's a red for me.
It's a red for you. Hopefully it's not a red for Team Sweden, because then they might be in trouble.
They're on a different level. I mean, I know, for example, that Jonathan Slay Johnson,
Yep.
he is famous for being good with AdMech.
All right. So
It used to be his thing, and people used to reference his lists all the time in the 8th edition or even
playing
9th.
Captain Jonathan, he's also AdMech specialist, so they for 100% know what they're probably going into.
Yes, and as you can see, Jonathan is not playing AdMech, he's playing Sisters. So according to him, Sisters are better. Well, maybe it works in the team comp. If we had another player in Team Sweden that was confident on Sisters, then maybe he would be playing AdMech. But we don't have that. So I think that in terms of the team comp, what Sweden has, I trust them. They are extremely good at what they do. So the choices they made, they are correct.
Exactly. Let's see if we can get this one in also and talk about today's schedule here, just so everyone knows what is going on. Give me 1 second here. Sorry for that. Here we go. So today we actually gonna have two matches. The second round and third round. We have Team Sweden versus Iceland that we talked about, and then we're facing Denmark. As you could see yesterday. Oh, actually it says Sweden. It's actually Sweden versus South Korea. Sorry for that. 20-0. So we will have the pairing process starting here about 6 minutes or so. And the pairing process can take up to 30 minutes. And then we will see the match going. So that's really, really great to see. And we can go back here just talk a bit more about the matchup that we have here versus Iceland. So what do you say about this John King on the Blood Angels?
John King on Blood Angels. Well, it's a Blood Angels. They're very aggressive. You pick Blood Angels because you want to score well. It's not a defensive army. You want to find something and crush it and get a 20-0. That's why you run. All right, here we see the pairing process. Let's take a look around the table. Swedes are gathering around. They're putting out the pairing mats. They have their cards. They have their plans. They might have a laptop or not, where they have their matrix. Jökull sits down. He's the guy with the glasses, if you can see. And they are putting their attackers and defenders on the table and switching cards.
We just want to be very clear also for everyone at home. We are not allowed to stream the pairing process, meaning whatever card is played on the table is not allowed to be shown, and we cannot talk about it after. So we will get the 8 matchups after the pairing is done, and then we will not know who was defender first, who was the attacker, what was the process, which players went first, which went last, and so on. So this is a big part. Would you say it's almost like 20-30% of the full match in how these pairings are ending up?
On high level equal teams, yes. Here, yes, this probably has maybe a 20%.
20%.
Yeah, because let's say that South Korea versus Sweden. It was almost like a done deal. We won every match, every table, every matchup.
Yeah.
And we won it big. It wasn't even close. If we played them 100 times, yeah, we beat them every time. Well, they're gonna get some experience. Hopefully they. But here, Iceland, it's more like a 60-40, 70-30, something like that. They have a higher edge, and yeah, if something goes wrong and they win, at best, I think they can only win 4 games, honestly. But we'll see. It's Warhammer.
Let's see here. Absolutely. And it's actually Team Sweden, they were a bit, I wouldn't say worried about Iceland, but I think that they were surprised that Iceland got so, I wouldn't say stomped, but they got really beaten yesterday. So we will see if it's how it will go. I think that they are respecting this seed 3 team.
For sure. I mean, they know them. They play them. Yeah, this is not. We shall win. We are seeded number 1. We're looking forward to the later rounds. This is where the real game starts. But this is not something you can ignore. It's not. We're not in an easy group. When we saw the group, there are a lot easier groups than ours.
But it's not the worst one, right? Like the Norway, Italy, Australia. That's a really,
but they're
really hard
seeded one. We can't. Like you want to look at the number 2s, the number 3s, the 4s. You can't. They're new teams. But the 2s and the 3s, the best 2s, normally it's the team with Belgium in it, for example.
Yeah.
Because then you will have a tier 1 team and Belgium, which is almost a tier 2 team. And then you have certain very good team 3 teams, or they were up in 2, maybe gone down, and now they're regrouping. So these are the hard groups where you have the best 2s is normally the hardest group. And Iceland and Denmark, both of them could be either in 2 or 3, depending on the year, basically. They are some years stronger, some years weaker. Denmark, maybe in a few years, they'll be a tier 1.
Yeah, we will talk more about Team Denmark, of course, leading up to that match.
Yeah.
But as I understand it, they have a bit of a generation shift, which they haven't really succeeded with yet. Like they have new players.
They did beat Iceland. They did beat Iceland very convincingly. So maybe they were submarining the Masters. Maybe they will come out, because when I spoke to them, they were like, "We like our team. We like our lists. We look at Sweden, of course, because they're in the group." And for them, if they beat Sweden, it's probably more important than they're not thinking they're going to win the WTC, but if they can take a point against Sweden, that's their Olympics,
100%. And this is why you are the expert here, Klasse, because you have the insight that maybe it's not that Iceland is particularly bad. No. Maybe it's just that Denmark is really, really strong this year, which could mean that Sweden will have a hard time now against Iceland.
Absolutely.
As they were a bit predicting that this would not be a walkover, like you said, that they had versus South Korea. As South Korea is a new team, this was this third WTC. Yeah. Iceland and Denmark are much more established.
Definitely. So I know Sweden beat them in the Scandinavian Masters. They said, disregard that. We had a lot of players that were not regular on the team, not there. So we are going to do a lot better. And you have to, if they say so, then you have to trust it, you know. I wasn't there, so.
And I think that the pairing process have started. I think it's fine that we're doing this part. Hopefully, we're not causing drama. That's not what we want to do here, because Warhammer 40k.
Don't zoom on any Excel spreadsheets that you might see.
Exactly. We don't want to spoil anything. But Warhammer 40k is for sure a gentleman's sport. It's really something where it goes in a lot of pride, but also it's about having fun together. It's a competitive game, but the aspects is also as much that you should have a great game.
Yes, especially since it's about dice rolls, measurements, communication. In this case, we will be speaking English to the Icelanders. Some of them might be speaking some Swedish, but I'm fairly sure that none on the Swedish team knows any word of Icelandic. So we are all communicating in foreign languages. We want everything to be fair and open. We don't want any arguments. We want, you know, a fun game for both players where they can, at the end, there's a result that says, congratulations, you played better than me. You are the winner. I hope you do well in the future and win everything, or win it all. That's the impression that you want to give.
So the pairing process has most likely started here, and what should they think about Team Sweden? We can actually go and just check once again these 8 players from Sweden. We know them pretty well right now. Maybe we should even go through them pretty quickly, but what is important in the pairing process?
Well, you don't want to give a red, or you have to know when you do the pairings process. Of course, you have the matrix where you say, into this list, I am a green or yellow and a red. Red, of course, means bad. Green means go. Yellow means don't expect too much. Might be a draw, might be a small loss, might be a big win. Sweden probably is even more refined because it's a veteran team. They probably have 6 different classifications. So their matrix is a lot more complicated than that. And based on this, you should win mathematically.
Gotcha. And I think that Team Sweden really plays by the book in that regards, and really trying to not overestimate, almost underestimating their performance.
Yes.
Here we see Jesper playing Dark Angels, Gladius. This is a really, really strong list. He went 20-0, I believe, yesterday. Any comments on that?
It's Gladius. If you played it, you know it's good. And then you have some better profiles coming from the Dark Angels with the improvements. It got even better.
And the Deathwing, those are really strong.
Yes, they're very, very strong. Before, you had different pieces in the army. But it's the good thing about Gladius, he plays everything. You can play into everything. You have all the fun strats. You can have advance and charge. You can have fallback.
Very fast match, or army, even faster than Blood Angels, just because you have the assault part where you actually can push even faster.
Well, Blood Angels are probably faster with all of their jump packs.
Yeah, but I mean, Jesper really likes
it. Yeah, you can have an explosive turn. You can have 2 explosive turns, so it's great.
Absolutely. And then we have Olaf. We followed him yesterday.
Yeah.
He started off pretty strong, and then he went big in the second round, opponent's second round. Did a small mistake, but still went, I believe it was...
It wasn't really a small mistake. Okay, he forgot a reactive move that was on his data sheet. It's okay. It's no biggie.
No, and a wonderful match. And
he had... This is also where the experience of the Swedish players versus the Korea player. The Korea player had a charge, and he overcharged. He could have made it, basically, I think he rolled an 11 or something. So he went, because you know when you charge, you have to reach base. He could sort of have moved his molders, so he did not get within 6 inches for heroic, heroic counter charge, let's call it that. And he did, and of course, Olaf was, okay, heroic, thank you.
He punished him really hard, and he's a legend in the Team Sweden. This is his 10th WTC. He wants that win, and I think that they started up in a really good fashion. And his Votann army will be a blocker for sure. He will be able to take on many, many different armies, and shouldn't lose that much.
That was basically, I thought, that was the idea. When Team Sweden looked at the lists, they looked, and I think they identified Eldar is actually one of the lists to look out for. This is the scary one. let's see if we can put Olof into it, because Votann are not going to lose very big. They might not win very big because they're not very dynamic or explosive, but they will completely grind them down. So he's there to take some grinding matchups or try and get as many points as possible.
Yeah,
I think.
And he got 18-2 yesterday. And another legend, of course, is Kalle. This is his 7th WTC. We talked about his records from last year when he was supposed to get beaten.
Yeah.
And he still went 6 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw. And he was not bad yesterday. He went up and took 19-1, I believe. And there was a crush against the Ultramarines. And I think that Kalle is in here to do even more damage. This is one of, if not the strongest, one of the strongest armies.
This is our hammer. Kalle is there. Unless the opponent throws something at him to try and slow him down, he's there to get the 20s for Sweden. You will see him later on in the tournament. Yeah, he's going to be crushing it.
He's going to be a monster.
Yeah.
And from a monster to a playing captain, Jonathan, he is really leading Team Sweden together with Johan. And yesterday, he also showed what he can do with sisters. He's very versatile with his sisters. Went 19-1 against a TS player. And I know these two armies are arguably the 2 strongest ones. Very different type of style that you play them and that matchup, but he has started this tournament not only as a team captain but also individual in his matches. Amazing to see, and this is his 3rd WTC, and I think that he really wants Team Sweden to get the win.
Yes, for sure. And Adepta Sororitas, really, really good. Interesting that we got TS into them. Maybe that's the plan for Team Sweden. Maybe they identify that sisters are extremely good into Thousand Sons. Because Thousand Sons is one of those most dangerous armies in the game. So you need to be sure that you don't put someone in there who's going to get crushed. So, yeah, makes sense.
Very cool, and thank you so much, Klasse. Here we have Axel Rudin on his lovely elves on Drukhari. He played Aldari last year, went 6 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw. A dominant force in last year's tournament. Aldari is not as scary this year, but maybe Drukhari is. They have really picked up the game the last couple of weeks after the data slate. They are statistical the strongest army, and if it's someone who can really master them, it probably is Axel.
Yeah.
What can we say? He yesterday ran into what could have been scary with Death Guard,
yes,
but he crushed it 18-2.
Wow, this is the spice in the Swedish list. One of the spicy picks. Not everybody has Drukhari, and Axel, of course, he has his own little twist on it. He has a solitaire. So I've been talking about him like, what's the secret tech with the solitaire? Please tell me, because I played with a solitaire and it's fine. But he apparently is good enough. Well, he is good enough to get the most use of it. And yeah. I'm looking forward. I hope we can, maybe if we can get this one on stream, I will be super happy, because I want to see what dark magic he does.
And you're playing Drukhari, so you really want to kind of, does he have something that others don't?
What does he do? How's his tempo? What's his pacing? What's his staging, you know?
And should be said also, Axel started, I believe, with Warhammer 40k when he was really, really young. He was actually back in 2003. He already became the Swedish champion 2004.
Prodigy.
He's also the only Swede in this team who won a WTC 2009. And he has longed for another one.
Yeah.
He want to bring it home to Team Sweden.
He wants that ring.
He wants that ring. Here we have Björn, newcomer to the team. His first WTC. He's one of 2 players who play Imperial Knights. He really had a hard one paper-wise against Sister yesterday, but he delivered 14-6. Amazing to see.
We called him the bus tipper yesterday because Sisters, of course, is a bad matchup for most armies. And we put out Björn. And he won. He came back with the win. Okay, Björn, you got the lowest win of all the Swedish players, but you still did wonderful.
I think the joke yesterday in the team was that actually the other Imperial Knight player, I think from Czech, actually did more.
He did the other dash. Yes, that was funny. It was for Team Belgium versus Czechs. Just before I left yesterday, I stopped by Bart, who's the Necron players for Team Belgium. I patted him on the back, and we talked about this list a bit because we're good friends. And then I'm looking at this list, and I'm like, "Hey Bart, where's your anti-tank, by the way?" And he points at his Scorpec Lord with the enhancement and a few Scorpecs and then some lethal hits from warriors like, "Here's my anti-tank, I don't need anymore." And then I look at the pairings and I see Imperial Knights and I go, Bart is not going to have a good day.
For sure not, and I mean that was one of the upsets. But Björn is, I would say, arguably the key player for Team Sweden. If he can continue delivers like he did yesterday, I think Team Sweden will go all the way and win. So, no pressure. He is the worst Imperial Knight player in this tournament right now, but he won yesterday with 14-6. Amazing to see.
No, it's also secret tech.
All right, next up we have Sebastian. He's playing the Chaos Knight. He's a very strong Chaos Knight player. He went 17-3 yesterday, and he faced Drukhari, who can do big damage, but he kept his distance, he played discipline, and he just crushed it. This is his second WTC, for sure one of the players who will be constantly delivering. I don't think we will see big misplays from him.
No, definitely not. He's probably been playing the same army for, I don't know, since, 2 years almost soon.
No Titans.
No.
13 big or small.
Yeah.
Medium.
I think this was one of the games where the mission actually played a big role. Going second on that mission was a huge deal. As Drukhari, you kind of want to, you want to play the game at your pace. But if you go first then, and you know he's going to get a 15, you're going to have to push harder than usual. And let's say you fail that, and then you just get crushed. You have to gamble, and I think they gambled and lost.
Probably very volatile matchup, as you say, Klasse.
Exactly.
Last but not least, Joel Larsson.
Yeah.
This is the first WTC tournament for him. He started with Warhammer 40k just 2 years ago. He is a super famous, the most famous Swedish player though, because of his Magic career. He is arguably the European's best Magic player the last couple of years, and also the reigning Nordic, or not reigning, but he's a Nordic champion also in Magic the Gathering. He did a hard swap into Warhammer 2 years ago, and he's been delivering. He actually won the Nordic Championship. He was out to the World Championship in Atlanta from Games Workshop, and he came in fashion. 20-0, and he did it in like 1 hour, and it was a complete stomp against the Grey Knights. Yeah,
I think here you see what that Drukhari player tried to do, but actually successful, because he went first. So he knows, I go first. I need to push. If I see an opening, I need to pounce. He saw his opening, he pounced, and he executed and won the game.
Very, very cool. So, if not Björn is the key player, this is probably the other key player for Team Sweden. Can the Chaos Demons deliver? I think it's 4 teams in total who have it. I know that Spain is one of those teams who have a Chaos Demons, but Joel has a completely different list. And for sure, as many Chaos Demons players, it will be about the Bellacore. Can the Bellacore defend so you can't shoot? Can it do damage? Can it survive enough? I think Joel's Bellacore went down yesterday in the 5th round, but then it was already decided.
Yes, with demons. We'll see. There's a reason why a lot of teams are not playing demons. It probably fits a lot better into the Swedish team comp than it does to others. I know, for example, Team USA tried to get demons in. Nick Nanavato is, of course, a famous demon player, and he played many games with them, but he never managed to get them to work. But of course, in the right matchups, they're great. So it's a spicy, exotic pick that, that will do well, I hope.
It's a really interesting one, and I hope that we can see one of Joel's matches, because I'm very big fan, of course, of the Chaos Demons, and he's playing something that I think very few are prepared for. So we can talk a little bit also about maybe the terrain for today, and also soon going into the missions. Give me 1 second here. How big impact would you say that these type of things have, depending on how the players will play, and the team with the matching up?
It depends who picks the map, and So we're playing Tipping Point. I call it the Tetris, because it has the deployment line. It's one of the new ones. It's okay. It's fairly fair. It's actually one of the better new ones.
If we compare with yesterday, when it was Hammer and Anvil, a very standard matchup, if we could say it like that.
This is just a slightly different variation on Hammer and Anvil. And let's see the... No, that's not it.
No, please continue talking about these different parts. So, like, explain, it's 8 maps, and how are they built up? There are heavy tables, medium tables, light tables.
Heavy, medium, and light. So, of course, if you have a lot of guns, you want to play on a light table. If you have a lot of melee, you want to go on a heavy table so you can hide. And if you're sort of in between, you're fine with everything, I think. I mean, it's a bit like, what was it, Magic you said? You were into Magic and Björn was into Magic?
No, Joel.
Yeah, but are you into Magic?
Not really, I wouldn't say that.
Have you ever heard about a game theory called Who is the Beatdown?
No, explain about it.
Okay, who is the beatdown? Basically, you need to quickly identify who is control, who is aggro, and who's medium. And basically, aggro beats control, medium beats aggro, and control beats medium. So if you know where you are in that matchup, you can sort of plan your game plan behind them when it comes to tempo. So it's a little bit like that. If you have that, a lot of games are like that actually. When it comes to just generally, game theory usually works for most games.
That makes sense. In a very few seconds here, we will also get up that it's Lynching Pin and Fog of War.
Okay,
can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Linchpin, like we said, we haven't talked about it yet. Let's say Fog of War. It's where you can't use strats, universal strats. You can use your own strats, but you can't use a CP reroll, for example. You can't use heroic. Can't use interrupt if you have 2 CP on turn 1. Some armies do. This is the one where you need to hold your home objective and one other or more. So technically there's a really interesting twist to this mission, because in the last turn you can score a lot of points. You can actually score more points going second than you could by taking a secret mission. This is very important. So it means that secret missions probably won't be taken as much.
Understood. So you would say that Fog of War is a much more impactful mission rule.
No, I mean
than we had yesterday.
It can. I mean, you have benefit of cover. Yes, of course, that's nice. And use core stratagem. So you can't use CP reroll. You can't use that thing. Yeah, it will have an impact, but it's just turn 1, first battle round.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I mean, we don't really have it, but I know, for example, Germany has a Adepta Sororitas list with just aggro Repentia, and they have to use like their what's it called, their army rules turn 1, 2, 3. So they have to be extremely aggressive on turn 1. So if you have this one on them and they fail a 5-inch charge and they can't CP reroll, then it can be a little bit annoying.
That can be a decider, and there is a lot of melee armies in this tournament.
Yeah.
We can quickly go back here and check out what's happening right now. So we are in the final stage. It's about 10 minutes left at maximum time for the pairing process. So we will see which 8 players from Sweden will match up against which 8 players from Iceland. I would say that yesterday the pairing went really fast against South Korea. Today they are still doing it. They are not decided yet. So we are in the very last stages here. We can see that one of the other matches where Canada is facing, I think maybe, I'm not really sure who Canada is facing, but you can say they already have decided their pairings, while Team Sweden versus Iceland, I believe, is still in the pairing process.
Yes. No, I think it's Team China, actually. No, not Team China, because Team China was in the UK group, and it's not correct. Maybe it's Singapore and Thailand, actually. Yeah, it must be Singapore and Thailand, because China
also one of the newcomers.
Yes, and it's made up of players from both Singapore and Thailand, which makes sense. So we don't have a United Nations this year. Last year I played WTC for team UN1. We were actually Malta because we had 3 guys from Malta, but I couldn't get a 4th guy. So they asked for mercs. I signed up on a sheet. Apparently I got accepted, and I got to play in the WTC as a merc. It was wonderful.
I muted myself. Apologize for that. I think we are starting very soon here to get the last pairings being done. Klasse, what do you say? Should we go on a smaller break and then getting prepared to see which matchup we will have?
Yeah.
So I would say that maybe 5 to 10 minutes we should come back.
We leave the cameras
we will
on.
also make sure that you guys will see the action going on, and as soon as we're starting and have mic'd up the players, you will start to see that deployment.
Do you want to take a spin around the room if you can a bit?
We can do that, absolutely, for you.
Just to see, because you can see all the, you hear maybe some shouting in the background. Everybody's hyped. Everybody's doing their group huddles. So here we have Team Canada in the foreground. We see some famous people here. We have Tech Priest Dicky, you see there. We have Hashash Hoshinder from Hoshinder from Art of War. We have Jeremy from StatCheck over there. Here we go. This man here pushing a cart for Team Watson.
Probably can't see it in the picture though. But
okay, can't see him.
All good. Let's go on a small break, Klasse, and then we come back. Continue in the Twitch chat. Yeah. Please spread the word and do the shout-outs. We are so happy to be able to be here at the WC 2024. And we also want to thank our partners with Asus ROG, Alpha Spel and Scree, and a personal thank you to Black Mole Entertainment helping us to set up and be able to make this stream. We're trying to make them proud in that sense. And really cool to also have Asus ROG sponsoring us with this super strong laptop that we're doing all the production on, the Cypheron G20. Check that out because that's a beast for sure. A small baby I would love to have home at my part, but this is a beast for sure, and we should soon be back with the actions.
Super.
So this is actually the matchups that we're gonna see here. We are gonna following Björn Eriksson on the Imperial Knights, facing off Nick Keever on the League of Votann. So this is gonna be a very interesting one, and we're gonna actually see Imperial Knights action. But please make sure that you're following here and checking up which matchups that we are having. We will go live in a couple of minutes here.
Either sustain 3, advanced shoot and charge, or what's the last one that I usually don't use?
It's all right, don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's another thing. I'll pick something, and then he can get precision as well.
Oh, precision. Is he scary to a character?
He has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, AP 2, damage 2.
Okay.
So he can kill a call or something like that quite easily. So we can pick precision for free. Yeah.
All right. And then stretch, you can rotate.
Yes, rotate for 1 CP. I have, for the Hellwarins, if I have 2 or more Hellwarins that see a target, I can curse that target, and I get +1 strength, +1 AP, and if your warlord is dead, +1 damage against that target.
Okay.
And I'm not locked into that target like Chaos Knights.
Oh, I see. You can shoot anywhere still.
Yes,
but,
yes.
Yeah.
But if I shoot that target,
Is it only with the 2 that you select, or have the whole army?
I mean, 2+.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have to have 2. But if all 6 can see the same target, that's fine.
Okay.
I also have a strat to get +1 to wound against vehicles or monsters. If I kill you, I get the CP back. Otherwise, I can't use it again. I have a strat that if I'm wounded, I can get +1 to all the stats. Toughness, save, OC. Yeah, I get a buff. Yeah.
All right, understood.
And 12, 25, 2.
Okay.
He has a 5-up invul in melee. Nothing else has a melee invul in melee. Well, they do, but yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get rolling.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Oh, thank you, sir.
So let's see. This is the weird new deployment. Yeah. Do you want to do the clock with the deployment or after deployment?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Do you want to have the clock with the deployment or after the deployment?
After deployment.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. We'll see. We'll get a coach to see what time it is, and we'll.
You're not getting your sound to the feed.
All right. So this is my side then.
Yeah. If you want that one, then we're tipping point, so we're choo-choo. Okay.
Yeah, it's up to the line, I think, and down there somewhere.
Infiltrating units. Do you have any?
I have my Calidus.
Calidus can infiltrate?
Yeah.
All right, so we got to roll. See who drops first.
Right.
Bump,
4.
bump.
Go ahead.
All right. We have a think here.
Right, I think the deployment is up here.
Yeah, there's dots on there. You just got to squint really high.
Oh, even for the...
Yeah, 20.
20, yeah.
Yeah, you see them? They're hard to see, yeah.
It's a 10, yeah, 10 and...
And we are live right now. We're going to try to tune in and listen as much as we can here with Björn's match.
I'll take the blue side here.
I've been listening a little bit. Unfortunately, you, the audience, did not get to hear it. They were going through what the different armies does.
Then let me up on the other side.
I'm fairly sure that Keever, that he won the first drop, so he gets to drop his Jaegers. Not that it matters that much, because Björn only has the assassin who can infiltrate.
Running around there.
As we know that Votann has, a pre-game scout move.
Sure,
So for Votann, of course, it's now with the Jaegers that they can screen off.
Because you'll see,
It's an important thing, but maybe not against knights. It's not a huge deal. I was looking a little bit at the lists. They are very, very good at killing each other. Björn has a lot of good anti-vehicle shooting. Keever has 6 small little minivans, the Sagittars, but they're stuffed with goodies, stuffed with berserkers, and berserkers are extremely good at smashing through knights. So this will be a messy game, and I'm not saying that any one of them have an advantage in it. It's going to be a close one.
Have a think here of how we want to do this.
A little bit of background, like I recognize Keever.
Those guys.
He was actually merking last year for Team UN2, which was Slovakia, I think, at that time. And then he played Chaos with a lot of obliterators, which was the fashion at the time, because now they're nerfed and they cost too much. But then they were really, really good. And yeah, he's an experienced player. He was also, I think, at DreamHack. The DreamHack with the teams tournament that happened maybe a month ago or something, where Arthur won. He was on one of the teams there. So he's definitely an experienced veteran of team tournaments, WTC terrain. This is not new for him, so...
and that's your Jaegers?
Yep.
This is going to be a good game.
Let's listen in here.
Move.
That's D6, right?
Yep, D6.
Yep.
And they also have a special weapon that's relevant to you. It's anti-vehicle 3+, D6 damage, AP2.
Yeah. How far do the Sagittars go?
Sagittars move 6, and then 12.
12, yeah.
And your big knights can go through walls, but nothing else, right?
Yep. I think I'll just like plop out units basically until it's important. So these guys want to hide here with the intention of being able to get outside of my deployment zone to get containment if I get that one.
Okay.
And still be quite hidden here from your guys. Yeah, so I put down basically two guys on my objective here, and then guys that can go up and do their thing.
These guys here. I'm gonna go.
And you have 6. Yeah, so you split up.
Yeah, so there's 5 dudes that are out.
Right.
3 Zerks, and then 3 of the other halves. Yep.
I like that you have an Icelandic painted army as well. our Votann are Swedish colors. So
Nice. Those guys go.
if the mirror match wouldn't have been so boring to play, that would have been a nice stream game.
I don't know. The mirror on Votann's kind of boring a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
All right, Klasse, should we check in a little bit on the armies that we're hopefully gonna following today?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, so we have Björn's Knight's army. Of course, he has
some bikes there.
Mr. Canis Rex.
I'm here.
Yeah.
He's a lot better when you actually run him in Imperial Knight or as an ally. He's not bad as an ally, but
he's up here, and then
he gets the good stuff when he's actually in with his friends.
All right.
Yeah. We have a Restless Knight Atrapos. Atrapos. This one should be extremely good versus Votann because he gets +1 to hit versus vehicles. He has a lot of vehicles. Yeah, it's good. He has good guns. The Sagittars, I think, are T10, right? Yeah, they're T10. So, yeah, he has very good guns into the Sagittars.
Sure, and we can look also at the opponent's list here.
Yeah.
If the technology is with us. Actually, it is today.
All right. So for Leagues of Votann, as you can see, this is the other build. This is completely different from the Swedish Votann build.
Yeah, I just want to slide those guys. Yeah,
Keever here is playing the small cars, the Sagittars, and he stuffs them with Berserkers. And Berserkers, they are quite lethal in melee. They have built-in fight on death. So if you touch them and you kill them, they can usually kill you back.
Very interesting to also see here. It's for sure no Uther. There is no Carl, but it is a Carl Drago.
It's a Carl. It's not a Kaldor Drago. That you put wrong. I was wondering, Nemesis Ray. Oh yeah, definitely. This is Grey Knights you put in there. Sorry, I didn't see the graphics. I was. Let me scream at my little elf here next to me. He's apologizing in chat. Anyway,
let's hear what the players are saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just
no, but I can read it off the list as well.
Right?
Not so
yeah, just the sergeant.
Cool. So Sagittar over there.
Yep.
And you could move him 18 basically.
Yep.
Friday morning.
Yeah.
Before I asked.
No, we had them here. All right, let me go through his list while we put it into the chat. So it's Leagues of Votann, exactly, no, it's 1995 points. So it has the Carl, and it has the
maybe you only
Appraising Glare, so same as
correct. Except
Olaf.
the guns 36, but that's just
he has 2 units of warriors, standard all guns.
Will be here, so we can move
He has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 Sagittars, so the small cars. He has 3 units of Berserks, 5 in each, and then he has the Hearthguard with the teleport, of course.
My next one.
And he has 1 fortress, Borg, as Olaf likes to call them.
Yeah, I'll put down a...
And he has some Jägers, or Jägare, whatever how it sounds in Skåne. So the Pioneers, of course, have the
This is the 12.
everything. Yeah, it's a lot of guns. He has more melee than the Swedish one. And yeah, honestly, versus Knights,
right, so let's
Björn can do something here. I think it's good.
18, I mean, you would, but 18 is up there.
This should be fine because,
line.
I mean, the Fortress, it shoots hard. He only has 1.
Yeah.
And it has the autocannon, the scanner, and the heavy conversion beam.
These Sagittars can go 18 up here.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Votann player,
Great, so I don't have to go
but
down that corner.
Votann, of
Great.
course, are very much a steady army.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
good into most things. They say the joke is that Votann is the most fair army in 40k. It doesn't do everything great, but it does a lot of things.
Like clearing that is 9.
All right. Explain what's happening right now in this match.
They're just deploying. They're checking sight lines. Nobody wants to get shot turn 1, so it's very important that you have a good communication.
Put down there. All right, cool.
Let's listen to them.
Well, I still have some Helverins that I can put down, so I'll do that, I guess. Let's see. His scout move, let's see, his scout move would take him as best 6 inches over there, so his back would be 6 inches here. So this would be your back if you go straight forward.
What do you think about this matchup, Kasse?
Really behind there. So
no, I'm listening to Björn here because he's very careful with his placement. He's talking with Keever here to make sure that when Keever goes forward, he's not going to be able to have like a turn 1 easy pickup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this is where deployment is very important. The conversations you have with your opponent, he's doing it really well.
Let's put another Sagittar down. Oh, no, another Helverin down here somewhere.
So that
you can't fit the fort here, right? It's fat. No, maybe.
What's that?
Can you fit the fort here?
I'm not putting it there, so don't worry.
Yeah, you can see here that Björn is actually
Let's put a
on
Warglaive over here.
the side
Just,
of
one of
Keever,
these
looking at
angles.
sightlines, asking him like,
I don't know
where he
if
can
this
place
could be
things.
an open angle here on the map actually.
I don't know. You can check that if you want, or
I think
it looks
it's-
like there's a line today.
it is a line.
all right, we
Yeah.
got the
I'm sure
graphics
it
up.
could be, but
I
we
have
can-
no idea to tell you the truth.
But
Not
Give me a
practice
few
this table.
seconds here and we will load it in.
I'll put him here.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Actually,
Cool.
it could be just to avoid that one.
Just a quick apology for that, because I was told that there would be Grey Knights before we started, and they changed it at the last moment, so that's why the list went up. I'm so sorry.
One.
No, it's fine. It's my mistake. I think actually that
So
Swedish coach asked me like, who would I like to see on Team Iceland, and I think I said Jökull because Jökull is great. But of course, when it comes to this table, is medium.
Now it's starting to look a bit
let's-
more
we can put
logical. Can we say
Yes,
that?
so you can
Lasse?
see here, compare this to the Swedish list, you
over
see
here as
that
well.
it's
Oh, yeah, I
completely
have
different.
One more of these guys.
I mean, they're both Votann,
You have one
and
second.
they have a
Yep,
few
one
things in
second,
common,
hackathon
but
is
at
all that
least
counts.
50% of the list is completely different.
So I'll put down my last Helverin then, I
This
guess.
means that the
Hey,
dynamic
back
of the
here.
Do
games
you
are
have one in
completely different.
reserves?
He's in.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
This is what Team
So
Iceland
the last
choose to
one on
play.
well, I can do my Eversaur, I guess. He wants.
Hi, we did an introduction in the morning.
can
My name is Klaus. I live in
go-
Belgium. They
if I
recruited
were
me.
to maybe
I was
do,
playing tournaments here.
take
I know everybody, so it's
I'll-
cool.
He's
Yeah, we have Christian. Christian is former DreamHack. He's very much into esports. He's doing all the tech. We have Elias. Elias is pretty well known in Sweden. He's around tournaments a lot. He's also here having fun at War Masters. So we decided that yeah, let's do this. I mean,
Yeah, and I will play.
here you get
my last
frontline
Helverin,
seats to the best games.
back here.
All right.
No, the big knight in the middle is just there as
I got
a
1, 2,
placeholder, I
3,
think,
4,
just
5,
to
6,
so he
7,
doesn't
8,
forget to
9
push
down.
it down. Interesting
Yeah,
thing
this
about
is my
Björn
knight.
here, he was
Yeah,
taking home his
be here.
knight Astrapod yesterday,
guy's down right
locking
there?
it
No,
in
no,
his
he's-
safe
oh.
in his
I have
hotel
to
room
request
because
that.
that's
Oh,
a
so
real
just a big
Forge
one.
Knight, Forge World
Alright.
Astrapod. It's not a 3D print. It's the real deal and probably costs about the same as a car because it's also pro painted. It's beautiful. It's not just stapling. It's wonderful.
There we go.
If we can zoom later after the game, remind me. I'll try and put it in the dice box and maybe we can do a
And
zoom
I
into
think
it
if I
because
do
it's
that, yeah, there's
totally
no
cool.
line down the other way.
No. Completely.
real Forge World
So let's
out in the
just
wild,
measure out
traveling.
some threat range
Scary
to
stuff.
My big guys. This way you can scout and move basically. Like you can scout 60.
Are they both on tactical? They haven't picked yet. They're doing the deployment right now.
Probably safe for except like one guy. I want to be there.
As long as you don't touch the terrain, yeah. You're
Yeah.
But you can see
exactly.
here, like deployment.
Oh, you
in this
mean-
case, especially with knights.
Yeah.
I mean, knights
Oh,
are
if I scout, I'll
few
be shooting
units,
them with all three.
so it just means that every
Try to get
little
in the
movement
terrain
is
and I can
very
see them.
important. Lines of sights are
If
more
I go
important.
First, I'm saying.
Exactly.
So at least
I'll have
30% of the
I'll be
game
able to park two guys
can
in
be
this terrain
made
and
just
we'll
in the
see if-
deployment phase.
Right.
You can actually lose a
So
game
let's
quite
see.
easily with
Is
knights.
there a way I can hide
in-
the big
in-
guys better?
just in deployment.
I could be a bit further back. With the scout move, it's hard to hide.
What's that?
With your scout move, it's hard to hide.
Yeah.
But maybe down. Yeah, this is a bit misplaced. It should probably be there.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
say that
Could have been a bit more here.
Björn
I'm
puts
sorry?
Canis
These guys
Rex
should
somewhere.
be more.
Okay,
It's all right.
Okay,
you
cool.
can't even
Keep it
use.
there and I will put the
Here's
big guy
another
over
thing,
here.
like you can't do the CP reroll
Because
turn
I
one.
think
So let's say that Björn misplaces a knight.
will this
We'll
be
have that same line.
Keever
yeah.
gets to scout mode with Votann and gets
I mean,
to draw a
let's
bead
check
on it
that
with,
line.
with some
That's the
big
one.
guns.
Go ahead.
you had the card here.
He shoots it,
I
No,
don't. I've been
that's
skipping them off
and
the table. And I don't have it here.
yeah, the evil
we can
save
ask-
doesn't come
he might
through,
know.
or the save, and Björn wants to reroll something, he can't.
We
So
have to check the map back.
this
I
can
know. I set
be
this table up
very,
over here, so these
very
should be 4
brutal.
inches from the center.
So turn one
that looks good
actually
there.
is super important here.
Table 6.
Yeah, table 6. So it's 54, I think.
So we have the referees in here going through, making sure that everything is correct.
Yeah, it has happened sometimes, even at WTC, that you realize that you're playing the wrong map or the objectives are wrong.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, really?
yeah. You're tired, or not tired, you're hyped. You're I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
So where do you guys want?
We talked a little bit about it, but can you tell us a little bit more about Björn's opponent, Nick,
Yeah, with
playing
the-
the
with the
Leagues of
very-
Votann here?
okay, Keever,
Yeah.
he's very well known in the
Right.
US.
This
He
is-
loves teams.
This shouldn't be fine here.
I spoken to
No,
him a few times.
for sure.
He's very, very nice. I think he's from the Chicago
I trust you.
area.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
just
I
do
seem
your
to
thing.
remember.
I'm indifferent either way.
And,
The terrain is set up properly?
I don't know which thing will be a bit.
I don't know if he plays anything,
one of
everything.
these must
If
be
he's
off.
playing
The
Votann here, it's
B64
because his
inches,
team
right?
decided
I
that
just set
Votann was
that
the
up.
place to go.
I mean, we can just play it.
I don't know if we can zoom
prefer
on.
to have
You know
it
that
right,
Sweden
because if I
has
go in
their
front of the
Votann
box,
painted
then
as
you'll
Team
throw a line
Sweden.
and yeah.
Iceland.
Yeah, but Team Iceland has their Votann painted as Team Iceland. And
Very cool.
they were talking about it would be cool if we could have got a mirror matchup on screen with Iceland versus Team. It would look like a ice hockey game almost, but of course that would probably be quite boring. Or maybe not, since they're so
14 to
different
which
armies.
corner?
This one,
All right, 14. Oh yeah, this is.
and it should be 30, so it should be in the middle.
Do you think it's dark?
No, that's
14.
That's from yesterday, I'm sorry.
26.
That's the chat from yesterday, sorry.
13.
13.
So here we actually have the Icelandic painted Votann. They look beautiful. What do you
Alright.
say, Klasse?
Very good. I'm doing the clap at the moment, you know, the Icelandic,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the line.
the football team chant.
Yeah.
Feeling
Now
like a
that's the
Viking
problem.
here. They have the long ships in the water.
We are good
They're ready to
now,
row out, and they're gonna fight the Swedish knights.
Cool. So this line doesn't exist. That's good.
and actually,
About
let's
2
do this,
seconds
even though it can be a
actually
bit
maybe
funny,
into
but
one.
we're going around here,
flipping
watching a
quickly.
bit of the different units we have.
fine by me.
And here is one of the
And then I
giants
will
that you
have-
talked
This
about,
is
right?
the astropod.
I will actually
This
feel
angle
it's
doesn't do
not sticking
justice.
out
It's
because
beautiful. It's
then you
the one with the pinkish. It looks a little bit like we've
then
talking
this
about it. It
guy-
looks like the painter was like
You know how
a
to
Fallout
set
fan
these
or
blocks
something,
and
because it has this like
you might set that for
50s
me? Thank you, my friend.
shading a bit. So it's like a
Basically,
Fallout
hide behind here.
night astropod, and it has
some
little
down there, but
beautiful,
with the
I
range
think it's
it's gonna be
stickers.
tough,
Could
I
be
think.
hand painted because it's
Down
beautiful.
there, I will.
It's not that one. It's the other one. By where?
Yeah.
I don't know where it
I've got
went
shots
somewhere.
here, but all my good stuff.
We have it down here in the
Ah,
right.
there we have
in the middle, and you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really
Super
worried
nice.
about it.
So I think I'm fine with that.
All right, let me shuffle my cards.
Yeah.
My deck.
Yeah, we saw. We have the Swedish Votann. They were on
trust you.
yesterday,
And,
but hopefully they will come back.
I removed Kaldehord. That can't
I
be.
think they were
Yeah.
painted by
Mine's-
actually one of the Swedish players.
Sure.
Oh,
you want me to?
Okay. One
flip it. You're gonna
second.
give me extend.
I will
Here.
double check
Here we go. Just put
that.
extend. Okay.
All right then. So
That's it.
let's see what time we have and split the clock.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get started. I don't care.
Dag and you. Okay, well, 4.
All right.
Okay.
Is that why
Important
you want
now
to
to
see
hear
them?
what the players are saying, because now they will kick on.
Oh, wait, you want me to? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you extend.
And the random guy in Malmö did the bikes.
Right on
Okay,
top, take
I
the
love the
one.
basing of the bikes. It seemed quite simple, but it's really
Roll,
pops.
then I
And the
see,
different shades of
then I
blue
go
actually
to
work. That you have the light blue, the dark
Or no,
blue.
you have a sword.
I have a scout.
Yeah.
So time is 10:20.
He took the clock, so I tell you what, you want
Oh,
to just use mine? I didn't know how to work that clock.
You guys can just give us 1 minute warning before we start. Just like.
We're pretty much starting now. We're gonna set the clock and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so just set the clock and give us like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're having the
We got
tipping
left in
point,
the round. We
Lich
got
Pin,
3.5 hours.
Fog of War.
Yeah.
Would you say this mission is preferred by any of the players?
Yeah.
So
Whoever
Yeah,
goes
3.5
first.
hours.
No, actually, this is interesting because Fog of War makes
plus 15 hour 45
going
each.
first quite nice because you can shoot.
Sounds good, man.
But it's very, very important on the last turn. You're on your home
We're a little
objective.
ahead of that, so we'll
You can
just
score
wait
more
to get
points
started
than
after
basically
we
you can
see
through a
who's
secret
going
mission.
Yeah.
First. All right, and then we'll set this.
But it's versus
right by
knights,
my
so
hex on here.
Yeah, we
yes.
can have it there.
whoever kills who
All right, cool.
wins this game, I think.
All right, so first turn,
Yes.
and then I have to grudge you.
Yes.
Oh, going first again.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Okay, it's
All
good.
right, we're going.
Swedes
All
going
right,
first.
give you some
Woohoo.
grudgeons.
No, I mean Iceland going first. Iceland American.
So I'm just gonna set them on your bases.
We have
Oh,
one.
we just started this one. Yep. I knew how to work that one. I didn't know how to work that one.
So
Can you get us a pen?
let's see if Björn has nailed this
All
deployment.
right, so
Yeah,
that
the big
one's
boys.
going
And
there,
if
the big
Keever
boys.
can
We'll do this guy
Shoot
here.
something.
Yep. Sounds good.
And
Who's your warlord, by the way?
what's that?
Who's your warlord?
Oh, it's the only character I have is in the call.
And I will, of course, pick the vow to kill your warlord, so I get a reroll hit and a wound roll.
Okay.
That's everybody uses that, but I should say it.
Yeah, no, it is good too. All right.
You can pick him because he's not in a.
No, I can if I want to. I can't get something in a transport,
exactly.
but I can get something in reserve.
That's the only safe spot in the whole Warhammer universe.
And I will do. Let's do this guy here.
Sure, sounds good, man.
All right. Cool. Now I need to scout first.
Yeah, I'll just start clock then.
Just hit play in the middle. Yes.
Yeah. Can you just put your secondaries in the dice box for like a minute?
So you can see them? Yeah.
We can see them, yes. And
Sure.
all dice rolls in the dice box.
Yes.
Yep. Will do.
All right, you do your scouts, and then I will do my petty scouts.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Exciting. Now the real game begins, but deployment in this one.
Very important. Going first, going second, very important. It's gonna be good. I don't know if you can see Björn, but he has like a funny thing around his neck. It looks like a headset. We are not sending him signals about what to do. You see the white thing? That's actually an electronic fan. To keep cool. So he will have a cool head. They have started clocks, the bottom clocks. That
You're right. Here's my angle. You can change them if you want. I didn't realize you thought. I will be able to probably shoot him with one for sure, maybe two. I'm within the range to get it with 18 inches. I'm going off his gun there.
Yeah.
If you want to tweak it, go for it.
Oh yeah, sure. I will just
just
like,
tweak it.
Like, tweak it. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Swivel this guy like. Can you turn? Do the arms turn? Or are they glued?
They should, but
Yeah.
but I think this angle is safe
So right here,
because
I am going to the 20-inch marker. You're safe.
yeah, cool.
All right.
Yeah, the primary is the primary where you have to hold your home objective and you score extra
In the game,
for
I think.
Oh yeah, I'm very
the neutral ones.
good. Me too.
yeah.
My coaches tell
There
me
you go.
to be more
Big boy.
be more strict, but
Wonderful.
I don't want to play Warhammer. Like
No, yeah, that's not how you play Warhammer.
That's now how I play it.
Yep, I agree. All right, so I think our scout moves are just going to be 6 inches like this,
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
6 inches like this. Now, if I'm sitting angled here, I'm not getting shot, right? Because of that angle we talked about.
This is still an open angle.
That is still an opening.
Yes, but
Okay.
this is not an angle.
Can Canis get that line?
He can move. I mean, I might be able to see if I get closer.
Does he have enough movement to get?
So right now it's the scout moves.
Yeah. So Votann have a lot of
Then he
scout
moves,
moves.
Yes, with his gun will stick out. Yeah.
Cool.
And here we have the big boy.
This one will just scout
Yes,
like
this was, sorry, I was premature talking about
No worries,
That's
Kaza.
admiring it. It's such a wonderful
And you can
model.
go ahead and do your scout
Beautifully
move.
painted.
Okay, so just moving
Yeah, yeah.
forward 6 inches.
The
and then that's
Atropod.
it.
I think like I'm fine here because
+1 to hit
Yes.
versus vehicles. And with the reroll from Knight, since he took that oath,
quite easily I need like
it says everybody takes that oath,
I need like a monster to get.
but there is actually another oath you
Alright,
can
good.
take.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Secondaries.
Yes, sir.
Recover assets.
And of
Sabotage.
course,
I mean,
Wait.
not bad.
recover assets, sabotage, do an action
Yeah.
with a unit outside the deployment zone,
So,
and
see what
recover
we want to
assets in
do.
the center
recover assets
or in the
on the
opponent's
midfield
deployment
and
zone.
Deployment.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to.
You can score both.
Both of them.
Yep. All right.
Sabotage has to survive. It's a little bit tricky, but Knights are not the most dynamic army in the world, so maybe he can score it. I think Keever is okay with us, actually.
The green one, it will be my CP.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you my dice. Red dice are wound dice. Blue dice is CP. Pete
So
Ice.
you said
And,
it's sabotage and
the action in the center, recover assets, I think.
Yeah.
Where you can recover, you know, in the opponent's deployment zone or in the
It's not as bad
center.
as that first day of War Masters.
Oh, you play that as well?
Oh, I didn't play the second day. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's good secondaries with Votann. They will be able to get some points.
Fortunately. But then, like the most important day, we will have less time and more war.
I have to say, Björn looks very comfortable. Actually, he's sitting there in a chair,
On these boys, right?
Yes.
having a good time. It must be nice playing nights when you have the extra time, because this is WTC, so you don't have to be like.
and here we actually have the one. If you can go through them super quickly, class maybe 20-30 seconds.
Okay, sabotage. So it happens in it's an action. That's the little flash you see next to it. So both of these are actions. Actions, of course, means that you can't shoot, you can't charge, and you can't advance.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm not enough to
No.
take care of business. On
So basically, both of these sabotage is a little bit tricky sometimes, because it ends at your opponent's turn, and whichever comes fast. So it means that they have a chance to stop it.
charge.
Versus other armies like Aldari or something, they can be tricky and they can stop it, and then you're stuck and you have problems cycling that card,
12
and you have to try it again next turn.
Clear this.
But knights
He can be here,
are
but he won't get to
normally
this
not
one,
that
so he
dynamic.
won't there's a little bit of an angle there.
So,
but he's looking a little bit further.
Yeah.
Good draw for the Icelandic player.
Very good, very good. They'll be able
gotta do these guys
to
a
get
little
that one,
bit,
maybe. It depends what Björn wants to do, if he wants to commit.
All right.
Yeah. So if I tuck in like this, move a couple more dudes. Yeah, I got to move a couple dudes out of here.
So of course the big thing about knights
How's that
is
look?
the towering rule. That means that through line of sight applies. They can look over. If they can see something, they can shoot it, basically. If there's something in between, like a ruin, normally on WTC the ruins are considered indefinitely high. So
This guy just goes like so.
they can see like
Bang.
behind the first one. So if it's 2, then it
So
doesn't work.
these two guys there can do my actions. These two,
sabotage.
And of course,
Yeah.
knights, the big knights are characters.
Yeah.
And one of the buffs to the knights is now that you can
we'll
action
say the,
and shoot. I don't think you can
the
charge, but you can
Sagittarius
do,
is
as a
doing
big
the
knight, you can do an
recover.
action and still get your shooting phase.
Close to the wall now.
Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah,
And of course, he has the warglaives, and they are battle line.
So now the
Yeah.
angle is
No,
open again.
I just got to move.
What are we looking
I
at?
just got to
Sorry.
move 2 gore guys
Just
out.
scoot it back a bit. Yeah.
Yep. So like that. So all we'll do different then is this guy's just gonna go like this, not touching, and these guys will just come behind the obscuring then.
Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah.
See, very good.
And
Very good communication from both to make sure that there are no feels bads. I thought you couldn't shoot me. Oh my God. You won the game because, you know.
Yeah.
I think
But-
Björn
but-
called out that he would be able
that
to
was
be
the guy that-
shot at from that angle, and then was nice to let Nick replace it.
No, it's how you should play the game.
Here.
Well done by Björn. He's a good player.
All right, so
He doesn't need to angle shoot or say half things,
And then these guys
half truths.
so behind the obscuring,
Yeah.
and then I've got 3 guys getting coherency back behind the Sagittar, an inch off the wall there. Go ahead and look at it if you think it's okay.
It looks good.
Yeah, an inch off the wall.
And
Why
then these
that's
guys will do the
important
other
is
one.
of course because knights have vehicles.
Yep. Cool.
So if
And
you are an
then,
inch off the wall with your guys,
I
they
think
can't be fought by
let's
vehicles
just make
because they can't
Yeah,
go through the
I'll
wall.
start doing this and you see if you concur.
We have a bit of a debate. Is this a good draw or is it a bad draw for the Icelandic Nick player
Oh,
on
it's
Dingo
very good.
Votann?
It is.
Still early.
It is good. It is good.
It is good. Klasse
Yeah.
is sure for that
Yeah,
one.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, might be hard.
But we can say not so much action here in the first mover turn 1.
And
So
then
it's more of a
one
setup
dude
turn.
It's staging. It's staging.
touching it.
Do you think he will be able to take some of these
Yeah.
points?
Perfect.
2 inches.
He might avoid actually recover assets in the center because
Okay,
whoever
I got
goes
them
into
all
the
out.
center is gonna die.
This moves how far?
But it depends, like how important he
10.
thinks
So if I'm up against the
that
wall,
those
12,
points are. I mean, it's nice to cycle it for CP as well at the end of the turn.
So this guy
Because CPs are
he's an inch and an inch.
good.
Say that. Now this guy see here.
I think some parts of the chat is completely with you, Klaus. We have Fau here. He's saying that it probably is as good as it can get.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's no way
I mean,
angle that way.
imagine what it could have gone, like assassination and behind enemy lines or something like that. And it's like, okay, that was a dead turn. Now at least it has something to do, so it's good.
Going to be able to shoot me. I can't stop.
I mean,
And this is the missions that we are playing.
I mean, that's easy to fix as well.
And linchpin, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is what I want to say, like, if you have your own home objective, you score 3 points. Sorry. 3 points for your home, or you get 5 extra for every other marker that you control. So imagine going second now. And how many objectives? I mean, you see you have a lot of extra points coming in, plus your home objective, so you get 15, 18. Yeah. So that's a swingy turn 5.
That looks good.
That looks good. All right. And then this guy goes like this.
Yep.
Actually, he'll go all the way in, 1 inch off the wall. Or
I can't show you there, but
yeah,
still good.
We'll go right up against the wall with this one. And we might.
So he's against the wall on that one.
Because you're going to be able to shoot him.
So he knows he's going to die.
Cool.
I'm going to do...
And then I guess that means this guy can go.
There you go. Now there's no question about it. I will put down... I will always lift my Calidus unless I say she won't, but I will also have my token so I will not forget.
No worries. All right.
Classic.
And I think we did the thing.
You did the thing?
Yep. So I'm going to be waiting on my 2 recover assets.
Yeah, so you are starting there in air, and it's quite impossible.
Yeah, you have no indirect. There's nothing.
No, I can't do anything about that, and I can't do anything about
we set up.
Yeah,
nothing's
exactly.
doing that. So I'll end up getting both of those.
He's scoring both.
Case, and over to you.
All right then.
I mean, technically he gets the points after Björn's turn, but they already established it's not happening.
And
no shooting, no fighting, no charges.
Welcome to
some points.
Welcome to tournament 40K.
Area the island behind enemy lines. Can I get behind? No.
Yeah, it should be all screened if you got shenanigans.
So, do I want to get my Eversaur?
All right, let's see what secondaries Björn took. Go there.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
And let's see, maybe I've missed actually the other ones. They did
behind
say.
enemy lines, that's a CP for me.
Behind enemy lines, extend battle.
So what I
extend battle lines. Okay.
You've given me this guy.
All right, so he picked up his assassin. So I don't know how the screening. Area denial and behind enemy lines. Okay.
You have berserks.
So yeah.
Yeah, they do 5, so
He did pick up his assassin. I mean, technically can score it, but does he want to sack his fight first assassin for a few points? I don't think so.
And I had recover and sabotage.
And the last berserks are...
Yeah, tournament 40K, standing corners and fiddle. It's very much true.
Actually, would you be fine just taking this off? Because it's not hitting.
Did we say bring it down?
Oh, my lanyard?
No. Behind enemy lines.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry.
just throw it up there.
So many of these.
All right then.
And which one was the second one?
Area denial.
And then you had behind and area denial?
Yes.
Isn't this really good ones, but maybe a bit hard when you are a night player?
Area denial, he can probably score.
But I do have the allies to take these type of points.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to sack your assassin just to get 1 behind enemy lines. It's not. If you pull something like go behind enemy lines, there's a spot and do an action, so you can sort of double stack them. Then you might be time to sack the assassin, because she's gonna die to whoever up the turn after.
Look at this. Go.
But just for
If I clear this with 8,
3 points is not very interesting.
get the header there. It's not the greatest.
Okay,
One guy.
but area denial.
That was kind of.
The thing is here, they're doing an action already in the center, and they're already established that Björn can't shoot them, so he can score a small 2 points maybe. Let's see if you go to the top map, so we can see. I think he has some allies But I think it's just using them to screen out the back because Keever definitely has like Terminators in deep strike and stuff like that. So it's not like they're anywhere close to the center. I can go and die for the cause, for King and Sweden, for King and country.
Yeah, thanks. So they don't even get to the objective.
Let's see, here's backline. So you have the smaller ones, the armigers. Assassin is here on the side. That means that she's flying. But he does. You see here, he's putting out the troopers, the allies, the whatever they call the little 2-wound battle line allies.
You will
Voidsmen at arms.
It's good that even I can say something sometimes.
Yeah, awesome. Sorry, am I taking too much air?
No, you're doing so great, Klasse. I'm so happy that you're here and also supported with Elias, so we can even do a better production. We see now the big Titans up in the left corner moving.
Arthropod moved, amazing. Drawing a line. Oh yeah, this is the one where Keever said you can definitely see something. I can't stop this one.
Able to reach me.
It's gonna die.
Away from.
So you can see here in this picture, down in the right corner, we have Björn's big Titans, and he's drawing out the line right now.
Like,
Yeah.
Thingamajig.
It's here from the bottom right corner to the Sagittarius. You can see just along the long edge, pointing out. So you can see it from like his, I don't know, elbow or something. It's gonna shoot a lot of guns. And
mean machine.
Now,
and it's so fun to see here. Björn on Imperial Knights. 1 of 2 players. Both of them won yesterday. And with big wins. Björn went with 14-6. And now he's up against League of Votann with Nick. What will happen? Is Imperial Knight the right play? Everyone was counting them out, but might be wrong.
Yes, Imperial Knights had a big night last night.
Do I want to?
Team Czechia won with Knights versus Necrons, and Team Sweden, we won with Knights versus Adepta Sororitas. It's
if I will bother.
How did everybody miss this secret army that nobody's seen since the beginning of 10th?
And I mean, for Björn, it's not a secret army. He's gone to tournament after tournament, destroying Imperial Knights. I saw him live at Grimdark in Stockholm. He went 20-0, 20-0, 20-0, 20-0, just winning that tournament.
It's a running joke. If you go on like Warhammer Meta Chasers with Adam Camilleri and that's a podcast. I can actually recommend that. They go through every week. They go through the tournaments around the world. And the running joke for them is every time they come to Sweden, there's like half, the majority Chaos Knights or Knights, and it's only played in Sweden. It's the meta is completely different.
Big, strong Swedish Vikings going up against Iceland.
Big, strong Swedish Vikings, like big, strong, stompy robots. Shoot good, smash well.
Okay, let's see here what Björn is doing.
Just run up there.
He's moving into the middle for the area denial.
Scout move I did so I could be able to get him there.
Because that's how it works, Klasse. He's moving in his small pieces into the middle to get the area denial.
It says, Godspeed, get me points.
You have a bunch of OC, I cannot steal the objective and I can't do anything fun with that, so I think I'll just... actually I have to move them properly here. So Kanis will just pivot and peek at your guy.
He's not pushing his
angle. I have to move over
assassin into the middle. No.
I think I do.
He's skipping behind enemy lines, or he still has. It's not. We'll see what happens at the end of it, but I don't think so. Unless he can squeeze in the assassin in some corner where he doesn't think the Votann can go, or they have to expose themselves to go and shoot it. But he's definitely using his Voidsman to do area denial. The assassin is too valuable to just throw away for a few points. It's only 2 points. I mean, it's 2 points is 2 points. It's important to get all the points you can, but not at the expense of key pieces.
Let's hear what he's saying, because he's moving his Titan forward and he gets a really nice firing line.
To threaten this, I guess. You will be able to get a couple of shots. You will be able to get some berserks. That's fine. Basically, I want to be able to just go up to touch the objective or maybe threaten it next turn.
Playing with intent. And we can see the right Titan up in the right corner.
Yeah,
he
I
can
could also
shoot
put so
all
I
to the
can,
objective,
route
which you see in the
Votann
free in the
if you
middle.
roll high enough,
But most likely can also
shot.
reach the vehicle behind there, correct?
No, they talked about that before.
All right.
I think that vehicle is doing
I think
the
it's
action,
play a bit safe here.
and they talked about it before
Actually,
Björn
yeah, I think it's fine.
during Keever's turn,
All right,
and they agreed that it could not be seen from there.
I mean, I can.
Not
So-
even from this position where the
start
Titan
with
move
Votann
forward.
to see if no, actually I have to pay my CP to buff
no,
me
I
against
don't
you first.
think so.
It's
It's not going to get shot. I'm fairly
I
sure.
will pay 1 CP to buff up these 3 armigers into that thing.
Okay.
He is shooting that one.
He's shooting. Okay,
but
but
I
And
can
he used
start
1
with,
CP
I
now
can
to
start
buff
with
up.
okay.
The first
then,
guy,
all right.
Let's see how it goes.
so 8 shots from. Let's do the one over there.
Okay.
Actually, no, let's do one of those.
Okay.
Because if you pop up there, I can shoot. That
Oh yeah.
And a night reroll. All hits.
T10.
It's beginning now.
So
Canis does Canis things.
Great roll.
How many of those?
8 wounds with AP2.
See if I can repeat the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
He's dead.
yep, that is that.
Does he blow up? Doesn't matter.
All right, so Björn
Yeah,
moved
that's one
forward
enough,
with
the
his
homies
Carnage
inside.
Rex and could see then the vehicle and just blasted it.
1, is that a good squad? No, so 1 guy dies.
Sure.
So that is blue squad.
Sorry, I didn't land my Calidus. She will just land back here. I don't need her.
That's fine.
Let's see, that's what I said. He's not sacking the Calidus to
He has to
any
land.
behind
The
any
vehicle
counter.
comes down,
So you
the
got
guys
that,
pops
then
out,
you can
Yep.
shoot over on this side.
and a few of those were already dead.
Let's flip it.
Did they die?
I thought they said three of them died.
But then he should have a feel no pain on them because if they're berserks. It might be warriors that he split it because Sagittarius has the ability to
What's his
split
shooting like?
the big warrior
Did he
group.
shoot since he advanced?
No,
No shooting?
no,
Okay.
because I picked sustain.
Okay, cool. I think it's worth the risk it.
I'll have one. Can you get? Is that 3 inches? Can you get?
Oh, that's right. It's 3
Yeah,
now, not
yeah,
6.
yeah.
It's just so they both can
Yeah,
reach.
so if I get out,
That's why we're using the double dice trace.
yeah, I can't
So
do it.
it's
Keep them
so
safe.
they don't have to go around the table to roll dice.
Carnis will be able to shoot them there, but maybe
you
not
think?
if you.
We want to make it easier for the players because otherwise they will.
Maybe not.
No, I don't. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can. You can.
Sorry, Klasse.
I need a string.
No, it's fine. Did you mute me?
So this
No, no,
guy
no.
comes back
All right,
like
cool.
that, like
They can
that,
hear you.
and like that.
But
All right.
as
So
I
you see
said,
it's
he
warrior.
moved up with
It's
his
warriors.
Carnage Rex,
Yeah,
right?
you see here it's split. That was his warrior dudes.
There, we're fine.
So Sagittarius can split them. So
Yeah, just a bit.
All
now
right,
he's trying to hide them.
And then you are fine from.
And communication once more. Talk to your opponent before you play something. Can you see it? Can you not see it? Etc. So you don't have any field spots.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
See, he's good now.
Keever, I'm going to show this to Björn.
It's, you don't have to show me. It's all
I
right.
have to point to rule.
Oh, I've heard different rulings.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you have to. Okay. All right.
I think we're like still there. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's all my shooting then, I guess.
All right.
No, sorry, Datapos into your.
Oh yeah.
Atropos.
I
Here we
will
go.
Pop my thing.
Hype.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I will use my devastating wounds
Oh.
hazardous profile.
Okay.
Yeah. So number of shots, 2 shots, hitting on 2s, 2 hits. It's strength 16.
So
that doesn't-
T10, so that doesn't
so,
wound.
I will reroll that with my night reroll. So 2 wounds, AP4.
2 wounds,
Before got
AP4.
cover, so it should be 6s. Fail them both. Damage.
Damage, first one is 3. Fine. And then you take 5. So 8.
So 1 wound left. Which one were you
Okay.
shooting? The
Oh,
Nine
that was a bit unlucky.
And then his other gun,
I had guns.
Aha, more guns, of course.
1 shot. Do I want to reroll that? It's good to kill that thing. Let's reroll number of shots.
CP reroll not
Double
allowed to
number.
use for turn 1. That's okay.
So 2 hits.
Oh, was that a mistake?
2 wounds.
I don't know. Like.
No, it was not the CP used, right? It's his ability.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
he's
it's a
dead.
He's dead. Does he blow up?
Does he blow up?
No.
No. The guys inside
Yeah. He didn't spend a CP.
are good.
You're fine. All right then.
That is White Squad.
So I'll take a CP for behind.
Someone else can shoot over here. Right?
No, you're fine. I'll take a point CP for behind enemy lines, and I will score 5 for area denial.
So he got
markers underneath the plates. Does
7
this
or
marker
8.
on the map stick out past? You know, like can I come on this side?
I'm not sure.
We'll ask.
I took no area denied. He only got.
I think you can.
Oh yeah, he killed the vehicle.
And you get
So
Wait, this is-
basically,
three for sabotage.
Yep.
so you should got 5
And
there.
then I get 8 on primary.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
He's going
5
over
6.
here.
He got 5. He got 5
over
for killing that Sagittar
And let's see what we're
because he was blocking the small area denial. But when he killed it,
Yes.
the guys got out outside of 6, so he got the full points for it.
Oh.
And you have the
All right, we'll take that one.
voidsman or whatever in the center.
Mark will be the color
Being-
you can get the void
Scoring the
My
points.
Cycle marked.
Yeah.
I was telling him because he was pulling them out.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I might
I think-
I was
yeah.
just saying I might recycle it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look.
So, the
So
color
we
you
have
can get
6-5 to
give,
Björn. Is that correct?
You can get to. And
That
the one
is correct,
will
sir.
With a lot of things.
And now we get the
One
primary for
with A lot
Keever.
of things.
This one.
So he's gonna jump ahead again.
All right.
Oh. Is that?
I think I take the stick beats, so I'll keep them.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and write those down for me.
Yes.
Extend and mark. I'm keeping it, so.
He's keeping marked. Bold choice, Cotton. Bold choice.
Yeah, we'll do that later. But
So marked for death is pick 3 units, or the opponent picks 3 units and says,
Well, this,
if you kill any one of these 3, I give you 5 points.
it's hard to get to him, right?
I think it is.
24.
Normally it's impossible in the beginning of the game.
All right.
And then
What's up,
extend
Keever?
battle lines. I mean, he already has extend, I think.
What do you
So
think?
basically control 1 more objective in Employment Zone and 1 more objective in No Man's Land.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
no,
5
good.
points. So extend is a very good draw.
All right. So we're already extending.
Yep.
He's already extending.
Nope.
So now we can just go DM the orange.
Yes.
So I think he wants the CP maybe. I mean, he's Votann,
Yep.
so he has to kill.
can also-
Canis is the warlord, right?
Three.
So if he kills Canis within the first 2 turns, then he will get 3 CP.
with,
What's his
with
range?
If it's 3 or 4, he will get 2, and if he kills Canis turn 5, he gets an extra CP.
Thank you
I
for
think
telling me
that's
that. So
Vote
right
and
here is
rule.
where I want to go.
yeah.
And 8
Because he has to
inches.
sustain 3, which is like every 6 is through 4 hits. So
Yep. Take that one out too. So move out 8 to there, and then I'm out of 12. Yes.
depends on where you disembark, I think, because you have to disembark first.
Oh, okay.
So here we can also see on the screen for
Right,
Nick
yeah,
picking
yeah,
up
yeah,
extend
yeah,
battle lines and mark for death.
That one is dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, don't
So
worry.
extend is already scored.
no worries.
Yeah.
So he's
You can
already,
just
because he
disembark
was
on that
already on,
side of the wall.
That's
on another
hilarious.
objective.
That's some funny stuff.
Marked for death.
All right, that's blue.
He did not choose to cycle it. Please remember now in this
Yeah,
edition or change, it's free to spend a CP to cycle cards.
Oh, because of the wall.
And marked for death is definitely one, if you pull it early, that's extremely hard to do. So it's normally cycling or you get a free CP if you cycle it at the end of the turn.
I should.
Okay, and how many primaries did Nick really score? Because he should have a
Well, let me
bit more
call them
VPs
all.
right now.
Yeah, I think, I mean, he was on his home objective, and I think he was on 1 extra
Let me grab this.
objective, but we send our little elf.
Because it's
Go see it.
like edge there.
It'll be.
All right, so he's got 8 primary.
No. It's like
Yeah.
No,
All right, so 3 for standing on his home and 5 for being on 1 objective outside.
I don't think so. I think
So
eight.
he's up to 13
Yeah.
VPs then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has 3
I don't know. Let's see if
CP.
it matters.
yeah,
before we
I don't
worry
think
about
it's
He has, it's turn 3, he hasn't used any CP because
it. Dun, dun, dun.
you
Right
can't
there.
use CP by turn 1, so he gets
All right, so
1
this
CP
was
his
the
turn,
way.
1 CP Björn's turn, and now we got another CP, so he's up at 3 CP.
Very cool. Okay, let's listen in now how it goes for him.
The back of your base
Oh,
can't
yeah.
really fit, so you will be on the other.
So we need to know. Well, even if we do it my way, I don't know if I fit.
Because it's always going to be onto the edge of this side.
Yeah.
With this edge always touches that side, like this.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Important to remember to change with big knights, they can no longer overwatch. With Titanic units can't do
To
it,
shoot you.
but maybe a Hellring can do
I
it.
think you can stay out of
Yeah, if I come this way, you would have to.
I think you're fine.
You think I can come out?
Here we see Alpha Spel,
But if I disembark,
sponsor of ours. Oh, okay, sorry. It was the other camera.
Here,
On that
There we
side
go,
of the wall,
sorry.
Then I will shoot you.
No
Yeah,
worries. You're doing amazing, Klasse. And so is Björn, right? I think this is a good start for
If we
Björn.
do that, then
Björn knows what he's doing.
Right at the top of the W on the WTC.
Keever is standing,
There. I just want to see what my charge is.
Yeah,
sounding a
So
little
if I
bit
come
stressed here.
out
that's like a
there.
7.
No, but it's fine. They're both in a good
7.
position. See, now he's thinking of doing a charge
All right.
into Helverin or Armiger.
Fair enough. These guys, they're just going to move here. Do you want to overwatch?
No.
No.
No. All right.
So they're moving in here.
They're going to go there. Then these guys are going to come up against the wall outside of 12 like we
Yes.
talked about for the
These
Very
are,
offensive.
these are the Jaegers, right? They look like, because they have the sniper rifle? Or is it warriors? I can't really...
all over.
But don't
Short Kings all look the same.
All the way
I
against
will
the wall.
only.
But Klasse, isn't he
basically
pushing
only
too hard
overwatch
right now?
Valkyrie.
No, this is not an important unit.
And
This is just
every
a
focus is
battle
free.
line unit.
All right, we got those.
They won't kill a knight in melee.
Checks out.
It's the scary boys are the berserks. When they come to play, then he will pick up a.
We're not there.
Then he will pick up.
All right.
It might be he's planning to kill some voidsmen, you know.
Now let's see what.
Get
we
rid
want
of
to do
some
here.
resources.
What's the range on his guns?
24 or 36. 24 with the big shots.
24.
So we can always have a shootout.
Sure.
Small dwarf guns again, big Imperial Knight guns.
About over here.
Yep.
These guys.
Cadis comes down and slaps his big gun on the table.
One.
And number
4.
So for you who just turned in, this is the round 2,
damage 1.
Sweden against Iceland. It's Björn versus Nick, Imperial Knights versus League of Votann on tipping point with Lichpin, Fog of War. We are in turn 2. The Icelandic player has started this up, but we can say that Björn did a really great second round. I think
First round.
first round. I think Nick got.
Totally okay with putting him.
I wouldn't say shocked, but I think he got a bit surprised that Björn could find these angles.
Well, I don't know if you're prime.
He wanted. I think he wanted to. He knew that something was gonna die, but he wanted. I think Björn to give more angles to his resources, so that he could basically do a slap back this turn. So I mean, he knew probably that Sagittarius is going to go down, and maybe a unit of warriors, but he wanted to have like 2-3 knights exposed that he could not pick up. We still don't know if it's successful.
What's our charge?
Keever from Iceland is going to try here a charge. He's trying now to get some angles on shooting. He's still in his movement phase. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Did Björn do correctly? It's more.
Saying I move, get out.
It's more now. We'll find out if Björn did the correct thing. It's not about what Björn killed. It's more about. Of course, he can kill stuff, but how much does he have to sacrifice in order to kill things?
Sure.
So this is
squad.
where we're gonna find out what's what.
Yeah, and it's big knights versus small kings. So it's a good one.
Short kings, yeah.
Short kings.
Oh, that's fine.
I think they're not long for the.
Is this a typical matchup?
So 8 inches is right there. Going straight at you.
Sounds good, man.
We know it's a 5.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Get off of there. Bonk. Bonk.
Here comes the berserks.
Here comes the berserks.
Connect with the berserks. I better use them, otherwise I end up just not connecting
Right,
with them.
right.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Cool. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
question is, do I want to try to shoot you this turn?
And just super quickly,
gonna
so you have
come out
seen
this
what is
way.
going on in the full match here.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about it so much, but it's Jesper on Dark Angels versus Mitch Beard.
Okay,
Playing
Mitch Beard.
sisters.
That's really cool. So
So, is he on there?
Jesper
On there.
Extremely good Marine player, plays all kinds of Marines. Versus Mitch Beard, who's the sister player #1. Maybe not #1 in the world, but #1 in our hearts, because he's the Sisters Act podcast host, so he's all about those sisters.
Nothing, never mind.
We have Joel Larsson versus Jökull. Oh my god, that's a good game. So you have two...
very interesting in the way that we can see Jökull also going up with his Grey Knights.
Two guys who have been pros in other games except Warhammer.
They are now, and they will be after this tournament.
Yeah.
We're following Björn versus Nick here with the Imperial Knights versus League of Votann.
Yeah.
We have Axel Rudén on the Drukari versus Michael Hooper on the World Eaters. Going to be a spicy one. And we're going to see Jonathan on the Sisters versus Haydar on the Mech one. That's also a very interesting one.
That's the matchup I was talking about before. If anybody could beat Admech, I want to get...
can only get to the edge of the wall.
I call him JSJ because his name is too long.
Yeah.
So
JSJ versus the Admech, because JSJ is an Admech player.
I'll leave it just.
It was just deemed that Sisters were better.
At least if you shoot me.
And then we have Kalle versus... let's see, I actually...
Purin. Just say, call him Mr. Sigurdsson.
Mr. Sigurdsson is a mirror. We have Olof Svensson, who won yesterday on stream, versus John King on the black.
Kalle hates this. This is not the matchup he wants, because no, it's just he can lose. Any other game he probably can't lose, but the mirror he can actually lose.
All right, and then last but not least, Sebastian Larsson showing his Chaos Knights once again, going up against Death Guard. I think that would be a good one for the Chaos Knights.
So
yes, I haven't looked at Team Iceland's Death Guard, but I think they might actually have some Chaos Knights themselves, so it could be a stompy, small
in that Death Guard.
Small stompy robots versus small stompy robots. But I have to look. Don't take my word for it. I've been so focused on this matchup.
And we should focus. So right now, Nick is in this end of the second turn movement phase.
Working on him.
Jökull's about StarCraft 2.
So
He's been to the beautiful town of Jönköping, and he speaks on Swedish.
In the building.
But very interesting to see how fairly offensive Nick is.
24 inches here.
Yes, but you have to realize that half his army is actually melee.
Yep, he needs to go in.
Yeah, it's what his army is done to. They're gonna go in, kick some butt.
And we could see Björn's firepower even in turn 1.
Yeah.
I think he took out 1 vehicle and also... Was it even 2 vehicles?
No, he killed 1 vehicle, and then I think
Nope, he'll stay back.
that's it. Maybe picked up a squad of warriors. Let's see here.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Let's listen in here and hear what Nick Keever is doing.
Here is going to just chillax.
I mean,
And these guys are going to chillax. All right, we did it all.
Yeah, you can flip the turn to me. I'm gonna think about an ingress.
Oh, rapid ingress.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
Maybe I wanna go here. If I can fit, we'll see. Have you left me any space back here?
I didn't put my token down. So Aspiring Glare has to go on the one you control. It goes on that one.
All right.
I should have done that in my command phase.
That's fine, man. Here's no line, right? I can't fit here. No, I cannot. How does this look? I might keep them, but it's fine to have that one there. I can't come into your deployment zone, so that's fine. That's fine.
Do you mind if I fix this though?
I can't land there.
Yeah, but I just want to fix it and go like that. Are you okay with this guy? I just wanted to close it off for next turn. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I spoke to Jökull and he said work StarCraft 2.
I was like, I behind it doesn't matter, but then I homers and I'm like,
I might put him here so I can heroic intervene.
But Pro Hearthstone, I played a lot of
I
Hearthstone.
think that's a good one.
Not Pro though.
So I'm gonna put.
It was a good game at one point.
I can heroic intervene there.
all right. Down to 1.
Yes.
All right, let's start shooting.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so first one, we're going to just start shooting down at this guy.
Go ahead.
So the first Sagittar, Lottery Cannon.
1 hit.
1 wound, AP3.
Is the clock on me? Yes, let's put it to you. AP3. Yeah, it's a wound.
It is going to be for 3.
Takes 3.
All right.
6 up feel no pain.
And then here's the 3 damage.
Not honored yet.
So the 2 damage. 2 hits because of the grudge.
Yes.
And strength 6 plus 1 wound will be 4s.
Okay, so
No, hold on, that didn't wound. I got to reroll.
2 grudge tokens on that guy.
Yeah.
Gets +1 to wound, +1
If
to
you're
hit.
12, 6, I'll be plus 1 to wound on 5.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right, next Sagittar.
Ah.
1 hit.
Beautiful. No.
2 plus strike 12, T12, that doesn't wound.
Nope.
Bump. All hit.
Yes, sir. 5s.
5s.
No. Good.
Rolling.
Oh, it's swing linked.
Yeah, twin link. 1, AP1.
Save. So he's down to 22.
Only 22 wounds left. Well, I mean, every little wound counts.
All right, next. This Sagittar is going to put everything into the assassin.
Go ahead.
So he is going to go big guns. 2 hits.
Yeah.
2s. 2 wounds.
Save.
Oh, that's all right. We're doing it here.
Yeah.
2 hits. 2 wounds. 2 damage each.
Yep. Is that
Hey, we did it.
Ah, he got a
All right.
dead.
good job?
Poor guy.
Have more launchers left, right?
Rip.
Yeah.
Just more launchers. So this bull launcher.
How is it going, Klasse?
I killed one of the assassins in the center.
Oh, is that a big loss or expected?
No,
They're
it's
not blastable.
expected.
There's only 4 dudes.
You go to die.
They are 5.
They are 5. So blast, and then 1 for the big base. Oops. My dice.
So 4s.
Yeah, no, 5s actually.
Oh, they hit on 4s in the regular. Yeah,
Yeah.
-1. Yeah. I was like,
1 wound, AP1, but you got cover because of the
Yes,
indirect.
so 1 guy's dead.
And then, are you slowed? No.
Okay.
Next one, is there any henchmen over there that's within 24 of that guy? You
Yes.
got some hidden away?
Yes.
All right, we'll just do the same thing into those guys.
Sounds good, man.
Ba-bum. 6 shots. And plus 1 for blast, 1 for the big base.
Okay.
Ba-ba-bum.
1.
1 hit. 1 wound.
1 dead.
And you are slowed, but I don't
That's
think
fine.
you're moving them anyway,
No.
so we'll not worry about
It's gonna be on the objective here all the game.
Yep.
No, not the road.
Okay. Nice. We did all the shooting.
Yeah, let's charge.
All right. Charges.
Now it's happening. He's coming in.
So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
start
yeah.
These Zerks into there. That was
So the
7.
slowing, it's the berserks. They have a special gun, an indirect gun called the mole launcher. So it's D6 blast.
12's gonna make it.
And then it hits on 4s, but 5s now with the new -1 to hit because of indirect. So that's why. But it gives them a slow and a 4-up.
Yeah.
So you get -2 for move and you -2 from advance and charge.
Base.
He's coming in here.
So it's like a debuff. It's pretty cool.
Base. And base.
All right.
All right. Outside of an inch there. And
comes
what was
the
that
short
charge?
kings.
5.
I think it was a 5. Yeah.
Yep. 5. Here we go.
It's going into
7.
one of the shooty knights, not one of the
Come here
fighty
and
knights.
Clear it out, my friend. I think you can't avoid my heroic here, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
All
worry
right.
about it. Come
Yeah.
on in, brother.
Yes.
Come on, heroic, roll well now. This is turn 2, so you can use
Oops. Oh,
And they have 1 wound each.
the other
2
strats.
wounds on these dudes and 3 wounds on the big base.
Yeah. So I will have
T5.
I will have to do my big swings against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will heroic here
Oh.
just to.
This guy, I'll just come right like
These
that.
berserks, they fight on
Yeah.
death, so he's hoping he
If I
can
make
pick
it.
up 2 knights here for 1.
do.
Yeah, I would say you do.
So here we go.
All right, cool.
He did not roll in the box, but okay, fine, he made
And
it.
yeah, punch me. I can't stop you. So go ahead.
No interrupt. Yep.
Nope.
So I'm gonna spend 1 CP for the extra AP
Yep.
because you have no invuln on those, right?
No.
So we'll go into the 2 token one. That way I get the full
Yeah.
benefit.
Sure.
Okay, very important
So
now.
it's gonna be
Let's see.
16 attacks.
Right.
And this will be 3s into 4s.
Yes.
3s. Into 4s.
Yes.
Wounding
And
on
then it's
4s
AP what?
against a knight,
4.
very strong.
So I take 9 damage. No, it's 8 damage 3. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's
9.
So, oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
I will CP reroll one of those.
I have a 6 of feeling pain as well, just so we know.
Okay. I'll still do it.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
So we're down to 0.
Yeah, down to 0 now.
And I
0
take,
CP. He lives on 9, and now he
to-
did some feel no pains as well. So
Sorry.
knight is not dead,
No.
not dead knight.
Yeah. Disqualified.
Keever here very much hope that he could kill it,
These guys over here.
and then hopefully
Yeah, thanks.
he could maybe kill the other one on fight on death. Actually, he can't. If you already fought, you can't fight on death.
You can
But
fight me over there.
next turn maybe. Or yes, you can fight on death. Even if, whatever.
So four here.
Because that's my Aspiring Glare.
Okay, cool. That's good for you, man. That was a lot of threes.
I
And then,
cannot believe I didn't kill
and
a single
then
Armiger with
fives.
What's that?
Fives.
Fives.
Let's see here. I'm
you don't
usually a
have
bit
plus one to
with
wound
us
there.
but now we are back in the action, and it's sure is happening.
Yeah, I'm listening to the boys.
2, 3. You roll
Oh,
like
3?
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this is fives.
Yes.
5. So wounding on 5. So these are not the
Okay.
big boys. These are the small.
All right, man. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
All right.
Part of the game.
Very important. He did not
I'll-
kill that knight in melee. He was hoping to do it.
I hit 4 times, strength 6, so 3s. I'll do a night reroll here. So 3 wounds, no AP.
So 6s, make 1 and damage 1.
Yeah.
5 up, feel no pain.
1 death.
Kills the dude.
And I
Okay,
will
let's
punch
do
you here. With my weak guy first. I will do a night reroll. So 2 hits and 2 wounds, AP 3.
3.
3.
Damage 3. So the first one,
Kills a guy.
dead. Second one is alive on a wound.
Nice.
I'll just keep track of it here. So
Yeah.
1 guy's on a wound, and this is a dead guy.
And then the heroic intervening charging guy.
Oh, here we go.
I will night reroll that. So 4 hits and 2s to wound. Yep. So we have on the wounded guy 3 wounds. He's dead, barely.
Oh, barely.
And then 3 on the next.
2 dead. 3 on the next. Is alive on a wound.
And 3 again.
Is
And
dead.
the
That's 3 dead.
last one. Yeah. So the mole is alive on.
Yeah.
Full health.
1 berserk
So 3 died.
lives, but
Oh,
they're
that's
so
the-
hard to
yeah,
kill.
cool.
The
Yeah.
berserks are really, really
something,
sticky,
So,
annoying
this
little
guy's 3 then.
things.
That's nice.
They
no, 'cause
are
my bases are less.
T5,
Are they? I don't know.
2,
I don't know how.
Mind if you
is
use
it
your-
20
and they have a phenotype
or-
of 5, and their save is pretty poor.
They look like 32s. Yeah, they are 32s.
Okay.
So he's out.
But the 5 up feel no pain
Marine base.
is very, very clutch.
Wait a bit here.
Oh, okay.
They're actually discussing which ones can move out or not.
Click on that. Oh well, doesn't matter. Bump,
Yeah.
bump, 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 bump.
Cool.
Yes. If you can fight on death, you
Right,
fight on
then.
death on 4+. But I agree, if you already fought, you
that's,
fight on death. That was the thing I was
Very
thinking of.
unfortunate turn, my friend, but you get 5 on extend.
I don't think he fought on
Wait,
death.
5 on
I did not. It
and
was
then
me.
I'll
Wait a bit,
for death
Professor.
for a CP.
Right. So like this. Yeah,
On
and I
2.
only get the 3 on primer, unfortunately. Well, actually, I will lift my Calidus before you end your turn.
Over to you.
Thank you. And then I will draw my cards. Bring
And-
it down and recover assets.
Yeah, no, in chat, I'm just talking to Fo. He did not. That was his normal attacks. It was not his fight on death. I was wondering if he was fighting on death, but then I realized, no, you can't, because if you already fought, then you can't fight on death.
But we
So-
can say like
so
this,
it was-
So I
next
need to
round did
screen out
not
your
go the
turn.
way he
It's a bit
wanted, and
No,
actually
he-
once
he
again,
whiffed.
Team Sweden with Björn Eriksson
fine.
on Imperial
Yeah,
Knights
I
Yeah.
is
keep recover
beating
because I
the
can do
opponent
it
in his turn.
with
That was huge.
here, and
That was big. Maybe not game deciding, but definitely something that went
Something
Team
else,
Sweden's
yeah, I
way, where Mr. Keever was hoping for a different result. But you know, dice rolls. You don't never know for sure.
And Nick is taking some water here, but he has been in pain, realizing that this game is not going as he wanted. You can see that this was not how he wanted it to start.
His
I mean, I
body
can
language
try.
is, if you're gonna go by that, yes, he looks a little bit dejected,
like
but
an
you know,
18 charge. Let's see.
he
But it was a
still is-
big beat.
It's not a big.
Outside of the one.
Let's not be hyperbolic
Yep,
here.
that makes sense.
It did not go as planned directly, but you know, he's not out of the
Saw how my
game.
berserkers perform just there.
See,
I mean, yeah.
he's a little sad at his short kings because everybody loves their berserks.
That's okay, but yeah. And you were praising glare in your command phase.
Yeah, my command
Is
phase.
this still?
Yeah, it's still there until my command phase.
I'm with you. I'll actually have to roll a battle shock for this guy as well. He's fine.
Have to realize the Nick here is a merc for Team Iceland, so as a merc you sometimes have added pressure, because basically a team can pick up anybody they want in the world to complement their key team. So you have a lot of like personal pressure. You feel honored to be picked, and you want to perform as well as possible.
100%. But this is going to be a hard match for Nick right now, and we will see, can Björn position his Knights and Titans and do even more damage in his turn 2. He's going second, but did a lot of damage already in Nick's first turn 2 part.
To skirt you a bit, so basically 4 inches my back will get here, and then 4 inches will get me here, and then 4 inches will get me.
All right, I see a discussion here regarding...
Yeah,
you can see very quickly also the secondaries that Nick has pulled, recover assets, bring it down. What do you think? Is it good secondaries or bad?
Yeah, I mean, bring it down. He's playing Knights. Sorry.
You can hold the objective from
this is Björn's secondaries, right?
Oh, apologize.
Right, so I will react and move, I guess.
I will actually put, he will be, so he has some melter range into that thing as well.
Okay. Bump. 5.
And what? Recover assets? Hasn't he already? Oh, it was that guy who did recover assets.
Get
it. Recover assets is not great as a Knights player.
5 inches.
You can do actions. Yeah, bring it down is great because, hey, look at the little party cars, the little buses. They're like extra small points. Any Sagittary pops is 2 points. So you can keep on popping them until you max out. And I mean, if there's something Knights do well is to kill vehicles.
We saw that already in turn 1 when he popped them up, and he has a couple more vehicles that he's going for, as he did bring it down here.
Maybe not.
We look at it in just a few seconds.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering what the... Okay. I see here in chat, I see a talk about the charge bonus and heroic intervention. What happens with the heroic intervention? You get all the bonuses except fight first. So that's basically it. So if it says like you get lands, for example, on your profile, lands means you get +1 to wound when you charge. You get lands if you're heroic, but you don't get fight first.
5. Oh, I need 1 more, so this guy's gonna have to stay there. So I got 6 of these dudes on there plus the Sagittar, so that's 9 OC.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so he popped out from...
Sounds good, man.
Something?
Yeah, just very quickly here, so we just got it up also on it. Björn in the second turn, bring it down. He will score here, most likely.
We're hoping.
And about recovery assets, what have you said there?
Recover assets is not great for Knights. I mean, he does have assassins. This is why Knights love their assassins, and he does have the Voidsmans and Worms, because it's an action. New rule says big Knights can do actions.
That's true.
And shoot. Which is good, but otherwise you don't want your Warglaves or Chaos equivalent
and maybe
doing actions. That's just
actually it's
a waste of a turn.
It should be 9.
You want them to shoot, charge, be active.
You said 9.
That's where all your money is, all your points have been spent.
-12. That's
you're slightly over 21. So 12
exactly.
21's 9.
Slightly over 9. Yeah. Sounds good.
We got this, boys. Feels good. But
it feels good.
Moves 10.
Yep.
I'm wondering though if the VPs are fully correct right now. Might be so that the VPs are a bit off. We will double check here when Björn will finish his turn.
Yeah. No, I mean it's not really like, it's plus minus 5, 6 here. It's gonna all at the end. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, of course.
When they're straightened out.
And you can go like.
At this point, you can't really say who's winning or losing. It's fairly even, but I would say that the first engagement ended up with
so
advantage Team Sweden,
down
and it's our serve now.
I want to keep him a bit.
So we will double check the score, but it might be so that actually it is correct.
You're 34,
Very good to see here. And remember,
Yeah, we haven't scored primary for Björn, I think.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
just 34 inches right
Yeah,
okay.
it's
It
this
was
angle that
it was
we have to
updated, but not in the
clear
sheet
because
here. We will fix it here in a few seconds. Give me 1 second here.
Just
Yeah,
keep
does
it
Björn have
up.
primary?
See that unit?
Yeah, that's his
there. A
primary.
booty pad.
He's got 3 primaries, so just his home objective. He was not on any...
Over this way.
All right, all right.
So I'd have.
Well,
actually,
it's
you
the
might wanna-
objectives you stand on in the last turn that matters, not the ones
So
that you
here's
stand
how
on in
you
the
would
first
do
turn.
the same. Measure to the
Isn't
back
that
of the wall.
always the theme
I mean,
in
that's where
Warhammer?
that's where all the big points are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so 6.
So
I
Björn
have
is-
4 inches. I can go
No.
this way,
yeah, I think it's
and that's from the
fine.
back. So I'm about 4 inches tall.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So I'll be like right here. So as long as you're past like
it's
there,
still
we can
this
have a
angle.
tent. Yeah. As long as you're past right there, we got a tent.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is also I might touch the rune but hide that angle like this, so I can shoot the guys here as well, because then I see through this rune.
Oh, you can see those guys?
Yeah, I think so if I move here,
Oh,
like touch this ruin.
I thought I had those.
Maybe it's hard to tell.
No,
with
I don't think you got those, my
Okay.
man. Yeah.
that. Say so.
He has opened up the firing lines here, but even though
here.
Nick has 19-8 in the current standing, remember,
And,
Björn will score his secondaries in this round, and then also he's
still
going
might
last
do
and
that,
score more
but
VPs by the end of the game. So
Yeah.
things is going in Björn's direction for sure.
Yeah, I would say so.
Then you will have.
I don't. Maybe the Mo launcher or something. I don't know why he did not. He was not on. If you look on the map, sorry, I need to.
So yeah.
If we zoom on the map again.
Fort.
On this one?
What's that? I'm sorry.
No, on
I'll
this.
hide from the fort.
But if you want
Yeah,
to,
where
you
are
want to
we-
explain
See
from
that-
this
see that?
precision?
Will,
No, I mean you see, you have 3 in the middle. These are the neutral objectives,
You're
and you have 1 home field, 1 home field,
Finland,
and
probably
basically what happened was that he is not. If you look where is his armigers are,
to keep these
So,
guys safe.
Mr. Keever, he has the bottom one. There's a
Unless I make
Sagittarius
that
there.
Nice charge.
So
He
in the
has
middle
a-
of the screen,
Yeah,
in the bottom.
He has a Sagittarius in the middle.
Yeah, so we
And,
can see the
and,
three.
and Björn is sort of advancing this Warglaive here that's injured.
Yeah, I think that
Is on the other side.
fine.
So in the middle
there
of the
should be-
screen,
so
in
it's
the
on the-
furthest top class
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
where you can actually see a small red dice,
Yeah.
that's where Björn is pushing right now.
Yeah, that's where that's the point he can take. Can we just go to that map
And
again?
then
Sorry,
we
I'm
move
just
into
trying
the
to see.
ruin so we can shoot into that thing.
Where is the
We
objective?
can move further down to screen you out here. Backfill the screen now at least. You can still land like here, but I think that's okay.
We can log it.
So go ahead if you want to.
Rapid.
Rapid.
All right.
I'm just trying to see. Yeah, so you see big boy here, Canis
The red one.
Canis Rex, because he's Canis. He is on the home field. You have Mr. Astropod to the left, and then you
And
have some
actually,
Warglaives
the
and
things
stuff.
that will do
But can we go to the
recover
objectives?
assets
Like, can you go
are,
top down? Top.
I have to think about that. I might
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can think about it while
I
I'm
might have to
grabbing
put
these guys.
my Calidus somewhere that she can do that, maybe.
All right, so here we
you can
see.
change it if you want.
Okay,
Yes.
that was a good. Okay,
Well, I guess
Guys.
it might change what I do with
Yeah,
these guys if you.
so
And then, I mean, it's 10, so I can put them here.
home field, home
Which
field.
one do you have?
So number
recover
5 is the home field for Björn, and
Yeah.
number 1
yes,
is
you
the
got the
home
outside
field for
12
Nick.
though.
Correct.
12,
So
yeah.
number
Yeah,
3
yeah.
center,
And then- so
and
that's
then
not
there's
probably
one there,
out
and it
there.
should be
Yep,
like
that's what
one
we have.
under. It's hidden kind of behind the ruin.
Okay, so top
So-
left is one objective, and down right is one objective. So where Björn is having the measuring tape,
Doesn't have to be there.
that's
Yeah,
where
just do
the
one
objective
thing.
is
That's
basically.
that's. Well, no,
Right
it's
now.
Yeah,
closer to
further
where the
to the
where the models are. But
Is that dude?
he needs.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he
Yeah,
doesn't
and the
need
big
to.
guy.
But we are fighting for primary
yes,
here.
And the big guy.
Big guy.
So
Yeah, 'cause this
he
is only
did not
12.
score
This guy too.
Yeah.
any of the home fields
Yeah, he-
outside the.
Yeah. He's
In the
combat,
neutral
so he can
area?
do an action. Yeah, he
The
could do
Postman
it.
can do it.
And he needs
Oh,
to
yeah,
kill
Votann.
Keever off.
There you go.
I mean, he doesn't
So I
need
will
to,
keep it
because you have
there.
so
This guy
much.
will just move up
It's
so he's
still early in the
out of
game. It's only turn
basically.
2, you know. It's bottom of turn 2.
Sorry, this is a bit out of order, but 5 inches.
But it's just saying, if he wants to
you want
win,
something there.
then ideally he should stop the Votann from scoring primary.
I think it's fine. 6 inches up. Actually, I want to be like, if you pile out of that, I will have a
Can
couple
he
of
get that far?
Let's see, sorry. So 6 inches clear.
Yeah, I
wall,
saw the rapid
and then
ingress.
6 inches more.
I just figured like,
So like there.
Yeah. I could also put him back a bit.
So you used one CP, correct?
Better angler and pivot him, so
Yeah,
Votann can shoot that angle.
Björn is not done with this movement phase
Alright.
yet, so it's a bit early to rapid ingress. This is still turn 2.
And I have to survive with that, right?
But they can come in one turn 1 maybe because they have some sort of special
No, I don't
rule.
have to.
Yeah.
But I will have to
rusty
think
on
about it
Votann.
with my calendar still. That's like the one that can do it easily.
Yeah, it's on
Might
turn
just
2,
put
but you
her,
see
like,
that Björn is not done his movement yet, so how can he rapid? Oh yeah, he just deep strike. Yeah, he did normal. He did not rapid. He must have just normal deep strike then.
Yeah.
So this guy I'm dropping is 10 inches away from this guy.
Sounds good, man.
So that way I have a 10-inch charge.
Yeah.
Should I want it? Or I mean, you have a 10-inch charge. Should
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
Ah, they both. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay.
I think
Cheers.
I'll put her,
Thanks for. I was
hide
distracted
her
here by other things. So basically, they're playing it as at the end of
So she
Björn's
will
turn.
have assets, probably.
These guys will come in and rapid ingress. Okay.
Oh, now I can shoot Terminators as well.
Yeah, but he only has. Oh, what's that? You have an AP1 beam converted, like.
Yeah. Gotcha, boys.
Only,
Thanks so much.
2d6 big shots, right?
He has a D6 big shots and D3 plus blast, so he can.
And on the big shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to shoot Terminator.
Yeah.
Cool with it. So, CP for the rapid.
Yes, and I should get the CP for my turn. Cool. So let's start shooting then.
Shooting. Oh, it's on me.
Oh yeah. So this guy will
Bring it down.
melt us in there. Big shots.
Here we go.
I will do a night reroll here. One hit. One wound. AP4.
In case I got covered,
Yeah.
do I have covered? Yeah, mine is totally fine
Yeah.
there.
Also, sorry, I should have used my strat to buff up against him with.
What's that? I'm sorry?
I will use my strat to buff up with the Hellbrins into
Oh,
him.
that's fine. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I
But you
understand.
still saved. That's fine. Actually, then it's AP5.
Oh, if it's on there?
Yeah. So that's
You
just.
have, what do you think? You have the information now.
No,
and you
I
can
mean,
put that.
I have.
You
to
were
do-
done anyway?
Yeah, because.
Okay,
because
if you honestly would have anyway,
Yes,
go for it, man.
otherwise
Yeah.
it's only wound on 5s with the Hellbrins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice
So
play.
then it's straight through for 7 damage.
All right.
And then a small melta, which hits. Doesn't wound. Doesn't wound. No, it's.
D10.
Yeah, it's strength 10 because I buffed myself. So it's a wound.
The buff from.
From the Hellbrinn.
That gives plus
armor.
strength too.
Plus strength and AP.
Okay. Good. Or AP?
AP 5.
Oh, okay. Damage?
1.
All right.
That's it. Okay. This guy will shoot in melee. Big shots. 1 hit. A night reroll. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Whoa. AP?
4.
AP4? So go straight through the. Is this into the dudes?
Yeah. No.
So that's a field. What's that?
Yeah, it's a field of pain. Sure.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
And
asking.
you take 8.
Oh, what was shooting me?
Sorry, this guy. The one in melee here.
Oh, that was a
Yeah,
melta shot.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was looking for. That's what I didn't get it. All right, so it doesn't matter. He's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead. Cool.
All right.
I mean, you can roll 7 more if you want to. All right. So let's keep shooting then.
That was this guy, right?
Yes. So he has shot and he has shot. Oh yeah, he gets.
Where one of these had grudge tokens.
He has.
He does. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
He gets that. Cool. So if I keep Canis, he will always be able to shoot. Even if you pile here, he will always be able to shoot. So let's do this guy that only sees like the front of the tank.
Okay, so we're still looking for our
And
first
I will
bring it
put
down.
my small shots into your dudes there.
He did
The,
a little bit of damage to one of them.
Wait, this guy,
This guy,
that guy, going where?
heavy shots,
Yep.
small shots.
Oh, into these guys here.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So let's start with the heavy shots. And I have a night reroll. And I win your force with the night reroll. So 3 saves at 82. You have cover
Into which guy?
into this guy.
All right. Good.
Yes.
I have cover. You said. Yep.
Yes. And the small
Ooh.
shots.
Keever is
T5.
bossing his saves right now.
AP.
AP1, but you have cover.
Fail 1. 6 up. Feel no pain. Takes 1. 1 guy dies.
Right then.
Bump, 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 bump. Take this guy out.
Let's do this guy into him.
But
What
Knights
you
have enough
All
shots.
right,
He wants to
all
score.
right.
He wants his 2 points. Get me the 2 points.
So 2 saves.
Really important for his bring it down, correct?
Doesn't matter. One goes through, does a blow.
Okay, you got it.
Yep.
2 points in the bag.
Inside are good. And that's red squad. So only one that hasn't shot now is this guy, right?
These guys can shoot into the middle.
All right. So is there a world? Let me get my little thing. Pump. Nope, I don't think there's a world. I keep Canis from not seeing them.
That was the second, I think, of the
Oh, I thought it was for the Terminator drop.
Sagittars that went down.
But also to make it.
All right, there you go. Which one killed that one?
Yeah, I'll shoot the Canis in.
No, which one killed this? I gotta give you a grudge.
All right.
Where's the rest? He started with
No,
6.
it was him.
No, this was.
You shot him
Answer
first.
to Meckel. We don't have an update yet
Oh,
from
you
the
did?
other
Okay, I
tables.
misunderstood.
We can
Okay,
show
then
the
he's good.
pairings very
Okay.
quickly for you.
Got it.
And he has 2 already. So Canis here.
What's that?
Canis here.
I'm sorry.
Canis will shoot here.
Oh, Canis. Okay,
We can
got
see
it.
the matchups
Canis.
here. They're pretty interesting.
Mine's probably wrong. Yours is probably right.
You're probably correct. Probably Canis. Probably Canis, but I would say it like Canis. So he can see.
He's a very pretty boy.
Okay, Kane is shooting,
I like
powering.
We'll have cover from him.
Okay.
Is it my fan that's fucking everything up?
No, it's running cover on.
Okay. I'm too
All right.
loosey-goosey. All right.
Let me have it.
So let's start with. You have 4-up save, right?
4-up base save, yes. One guy has a 4-up invuln.
Right. So I think I can shoot.
but you're damage 3 or damage a bunch.
Yeah. I'll shoot loose shots like strength. No, actually, I will wound you. Yeah, let's shoot heavy shots. Yep. So 4 plus blast. I hit on 2s. I will do a night reroll. So 2 extra hits. 2s to wound. All right. So this is AP3. You have 2 guys in cover that will get. Doesn't matter, right?
AP3 means it goes to AP2.
Yeah, you have
6
You have a 6-up on 2 guys.
All right, so here's the 2 guys 6-ups. And then
Damage 4.
that won't feel no
Okay.
pain.
And then the rest is
And then the rest are AP4.
AP4, 3 and no
So
cover.
we'll just try the invuln.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And then you guys, then the other 2 have no cover.
Yeah, so they are just dead.
All right.
Got it. And Canis is already grudged.
Yes, he's grudged. So let's do these guys here. I'll shoot this guy into the warriors there, I think.
All right.
Or do I shoot into the fort?
So question,
just
can you buy the
spam.
propeller hats at Alpha Spel?
Not yet,
Let's
but we
start
should
with
fix
the
it.
Pointsmen into the guys.
All right.
Should have it in
So
all
this is,
stores in Sweden.
rotary
But here
piano.
comes the pain from Björn.
2, 3
Can you
times.
buy the Swedish dice at Alpha
No
Spel?
sustain, no lethal.
Not yet.
All right.
2 wounds, AP 0.
Fail 1, feel no pain.
Oh, it was going there, yeah.
One guy.
And then I have 2 last guns and a shotgun. So let's do the last guns. 2 hits, 1 wound, no AP.
1 wound, no AP.
And I'll do the shotguns while you roll that.
He's good.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so the guy in the melee will shoot into your berserks. 8 shots, sorry. With a night reroll.
T5.
So 1 wound only, AP 1,
So go straight through. So it'll be how much damage?
damage 3.
Feel no pains. One guy dies.
Okay, got one.
Oh, not 3. 1 wound.
Go through. Damage.
Damage, it was AP 1.
Oh, if you want, so that would just be a feel
Yeah.
no pain. So guy takes a wound.
Yep.
So he still has berserks engaged
And
in
the last
combat
guy
with his
will
knight,
shoot
so
into your
Keever will
warriors,
fight
I
first
think.
and get a chance to
Which last?
This
beat
guy.
up another knight.
Oh, okay.
in the
Yeah,
fight
you
phase.
said it earlier, but you never did it. Yep.
Yeah, because I
Unless-
with
Voiceman
voiceman
first.
instead, yeah.
I know.
So big
Björn decides
shots,
to charge. Tank shocks.
T5.
6,
6 of them.
AP 1.
AP1. I got cover, right?
Yeah,
Just
so-
ignore cover.
No, just
So it'll just be 4s on
Yes.
everybody. 4s into 6s, so I fail 3.
Damage 3.
All right, first one, dead. Second one, dead. And third one, dead.
And the small guns.
I think I'm dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think you killed 2 earlier. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Big
And that
tank
was which
shot.
one? This one?
No, that's
so
not
it's a grudge now?
tank shock yet.
Oh, sorry.
Still shooting. I'm just saying, as you're thinking how you can get around
Right,
the
so this guy will shoot.
fight on death and stuff like
Or,
that.
right.
So, no, you're covered anyway. So
My mouth and my
the
brain are
tank
not
car.
connected
Yep,
also.
I got you.
I with one.
As
When you
long as
fall out-
Björn
no, actually-
brain and mouth is connected, but he
Yeah, you could die with one, but
he's
it's
spoken a
very
few
unlikely.
keywords at some parts, but
Yeah, I can
he's
die to
dominating right now.
So
Doing well. He's doing well. He's picking up the trash and kicking it out.
Hits.
When you say pop your dev, is that there's
profile.
no hazard or anything?
Yes, there is. So I forgot to roll that last
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm
Sorry.
thinking.
It's fine.
Okay,
And
cool.
now this time, so I won't forget it. It's fine.
Okay, good.
So 2 hits.
All right.
You're right.
I was thinking it was a once per game or
No,
something.
no, you're
Gotcha.
So this is Dev and this is AP4.
Into the Sagittar.
Yes, so it's 6
So
up.
AP, oh yeah, I got cover. Yep. Nope. Damage is a bunch, I bet.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. Just enough. Does he go boom boom?
All right, we got our second ring.
that's
It's
nice.
9.4 points scored. Woo!
And the guy's inside while I'm over there. Whoa. Feel no pains. Good.
Good. So,
I said I would be biased
see,
pro
get
Sweden
the
on
wound
this
back
stream.
here.
This is not a
No,
neutral
we'll put a wound.
stream.
Just
Please watch
Yeah,
Joe.
just one.
I love Joe. This is the
I mean,
Team
it's not
Sweden
desirable.
stream
That guy's
where
dead.
we
And the guys passed all
follow
things.
our
That
team
is
and we cheer them on.
one. Nothing else can shoot, right?
still waiting for some results from the other tables, but so far nothing
Right.
reported. Our
Shortest. I'm going to short you here.
reporter is gonna go and take a quick peek. Maybe he doesn't need to give the exact score. Maybe he can just talk a little bit about how's it looking. But like I said,
big
this is not South Korea. This is Team Iceland. These are veteran players
If I
from
get
many
10 and
tournaments,
pull up here, how does that look?
taking in very good mercenaries. So it's not a pushover. The games go slower, the more
So
even.
let's listen in here. Big damage in the bottom
Then
and
your
he's
fork will
charging.
not be able to shoot me here.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, you have plenty other things, but I'll shot like this.
Let me finish this up here. Let's go on here, and then this one's dead. Let's remember to take it off the board this time.
Yeah, and then I'll charge your berserks with my Atropos. 4, I think that's fake.
Yep.
Yeah, fortunately.
Oh my
You
god,
roll
he
that?
missed the charge. Was that the 5 in charge and he rolled 4?
What was your recovers? You forgot to tell me at the end
That
of
might
the
be the secret. then.
Her and them.
recover. All right, and then what was your other secondary?
Bring it down, which I've done 2.
2, so 4.
Yeah.
Kill 2, so 4
Yeah.
on breakdown.
So let's fight here. Let's start with the guy that charged. Oh, sorry, dice straight. Dice straight.
Oh, yeah, and then I'll fight the other guy first. After you fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did not use tank shots.
So that's cocktail, very so on. Night reroll.
Interesting.
4 seconds.
I do have to come in
I kill a
here.
lot of things now.
Let's wait for this
We'll
and I'll
see.
tell you.
I bounced last turn pretty hard. So no saves, because 6 up.
Yes,
And then
5 ups.
5 ups.
So the
then
wounded. No, shit, you survived. That's
Hey!
that's
coming
amazing.
Back around. I'm going to keep these 4
Big
dice.
play
Yeah.
from the
Then you
Icelandic
punch the other guy.
players here.
Dude.
Yeah.
He is...
He bossed a lot of saves
He's
this
fully
turn.
wounded. You failed
Both
like
shooting
hell
and
there.
melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to punch this one, because now that he's on the objective, he has 2 grudge tokens on there. So the one you charged is the one I'm up.
All right,
All right.
go ahead.
Let's see. What Berserk can
Actually,
pick
you
up
can
a
only
small like
punch
that.
with 2 of them
Um,
because he's based.
oh, yeah, that one's there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's still worse for the plus the wound, so I'll
Yeah, do you have a good
Sure.
zone there?
Yeah, that's-
No.
So 1 guy there and 2 guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
You-
Glad you
all
said
right.
that before we rolled.
The big guy has 4 attacks, or
Yep, yeah,
okay,
4.
cool. So
So-
All right, here we go.
7 into the super grudge guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
3s.
3s and 4s.
Hey, that was better with 7 dice.
Yeah.
Am I right? Or no, it was the wound roll that was bad on the
Yeah.
last one.
So 2, 3.
3.
I pass 1. So 6 wounds.
Yep.
I take 3.
It is
see?
still
All
a
right,
big
go.
round, but it hasn't gone
Nothing.
quickly.
No, plus 1 to wound. Hit
Yeah, because I'm
it's
on the
inspiring
objective.
glare.
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, okay.
So it didn't matter, he couldn't speak.
It did.
Because they're letting me down.
Did he? He still hasn't killed them.
Okay. Yeah, the other guy will fight you there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Has Björn actually lost a single model so far?
sure. But it's like with knights, they are.
So.
I still think we're drawish, would be my guess. We'll see.
I'll do a knight reroll here. No, one hit. Okay. One wound.
Nope. And 5. Nope.
Yeah, finally.
With a wound.
Yeah, he's wounded already.
Oh, so kills dude.
Yes.
Okay, finally, woohoo! Oh, he was wounded. Okay.
Yeah, so I get bring it down for
4.
4, yeah.
4, and then recover.
Yeah. So I got an update from our running reporter. He doesn't have any exact scores, but he did say that he had sort of talked a little bit to a coach, and coach didn't want to be too open, but he said it looks better than our prediction. So that's nice.
Actually, oh no, you got the second knight on.
But of course, you're always a little bit shy in your predictions.
Oh no, you killed the dudes that I had OC anyway. It didn't matter. All right, so I've got 5 and 6, 11 on secondary tier 9, so it's pretty tight.
Oh, I will get recover as well.
What's that?
I will get recover as well.
Maybe. I don't. Wait, which one recovered again?
These guys and her.
And her.
I don't think you can get to her, right?
Well, I might be able to charge those guys.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, she will not. Her gun will not stick out, so you can shoot them, of course. But yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, to you as well in time.
All right.
This is
Firing glare will stay
turn 3 for Nick, who goes first.
You have a battle
I
shot
would
as
say
well
this
with
is inside the turn right now.
Oh yeah, those guys. They're not going anywhere.
It's tight. It's very tight, but like I said, Björn is playing this extremely well.
But I don't back or anything there. No strats to use.
Now,
that's fine.
Keever is trying to. He knows what's happening. Last turn, a lot of points have been lost, so he's trying to push. He's trying to push. He's trying to get past.
Try to kill that one.
But like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Votann have killed a single knight yet.
So I came out 10. I moved 5, so it'll be a 5-inch charge to him.
No. Which is a little bit surprising, I would say.
Yeah.
He's tried. He tried
He
in
needs to
melee.
do damage now.
Well,
okay, let's listen in here and see,
He's got
because this is
9
important
left.
choices.
did he pull his secondaries?
Not yet. He is thinking.
Yeah. He still has his mark for death, or did he discard it for a CP? I'm fairly sure he must have discarded
Actually,
it.
to complete with her, you'll have to leave her there too,
It's not
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with doing it with her, but she's okay there.
Man, I wish that knight was dead.
Yeah.
All right.
He really would have liked to do a little bit more damage.
Now, after this turn,
It probably hurts his pride. His dwarf ego is hurt.
Yeah. You do the same
He's
thing.
holding many grudges.
Then the
At the end of your
And he
turn,
cannot get
cool.
released
I
from them.
use them in the first 3 turns to screen and stuff, and then I pick them up.
Sounds good.
Turn 3.
The ancestors are not happy.
I want to do sustained over there, and I could grenade
They're watching.
that guy, which keeps me from not exposing a whole lot. "24 inches. I'm out in the world there, and they'll stay. 10 inches straight forward. Puts me to right there. Does that get me shooting anything? Pivot your gun if you could have. Or actually, that guy was the one that's stuck, right? I still don't think I got it. I still don't think I got it, yeah. But I can shoot that guy, but I won't get 24 inches.
Yeah, and I don't think we see that over this.
Oh, I can't see over.
No, we're not tall enough.
Depends on how close I got, but yeah. But I can't get 24 inches anyway, so it doesn't matter. 10 inches.
Yeah.
Show you first. Remember, I'm gonna do it at the same time.
Do it at the same time. Here, let's point at the same board. You ready? Let's see who thinks we're closer. You ready for this? 1, 2, 3.
Maybe there.
Hey.
Why do we even bother?
It's a really friendly match between Sweden and Iceland. We had Coach Dog in here, and also the
so this
Icelandic
guy-
coach.
His back tire comes out like 10. I don't really want to be all the way back in the corner with that land port. This is turn 3. Oh, I need to draw secondaries.
Yes, you do.
So first one, assassination and secure no man's land.
Oh, nice cards this turn.
All right. Character.
Yep.
And character.
Yep.
And character.
Yep.
I just got to plan on killing him.
Yeah, exactly.
Over here.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna lift this up.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh.
We don't like whoops.
So 5 inches, no real Overwatch threats over here.
No.
We will just come here.
Yeah, sure.
5 inches.
That's probably in the wall, maybe.
There.
I mean, yeah.
I got to charge.
Yeah, exactly.
So like there. That look good. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah,
I'll just move past.
that's no problem. You will charge me, no problem.
Yep. Okay, so they go over there.
Yep.
Like so. This boat is just going to go backwards.
Sure.
Like so.
Sounds good, man.
And these homies are going to 5.
Here we can also see Nick's turn 3. He pulls secure no man's land and assassination. And given that he have taken down the knights a bit, but also can do push and coming in here, as we can see, probably can do really good damage and hopefully score some assassinations.
Cool. We'll just leave that.
And we will see if he can secure no man's land or not.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, good deal. So assassination and secure. So an inch out and 4. Need a 2 on the dice
All right.
to advance to get on the objective.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I'm closer on this side, aren't I?
Yeah, probably.
So an inch to get out and 3, so like a 4. So yeah. Oh, I can just walk on it.
Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah, can I move 5? So I got an inch out this way, and then it's only 3 inches to the objective from there.
Looks good.
Yep, so I got an extra inch once I'm on the objective. I'm not going to get within 8 of this homie, though, the grenade, so that's what we're going to have to do. First, I'll stick a guy out there on it.
Yep.
And then all these guys are going to hide in there.
Yep.
Make sure I'm within coherency. Bump, bump, bump. Little out. We'll just go really bump. Just touch it. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Over here. This guy is just going to stick his pistole out there so he can see this guy. Bump. There. This guy here.
Yep, this is Nick's third turn, and he is moving first.
His pistole out.
And absolutely what you're saying,
They move
Roland.
6?
Yeah, these guys move 6, the other guys move 5.
If the Knights can survive,
I think you're...
then it will look
Where were you,
amazingly
Benny?
good.
What?
Where-
I have more movement. I'm just
Then that's
trying
fine.
to cut.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
trying to cut the.
You're fine then.
Yeah.
Everything's good here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I took a quick
Do
look
my
around
same
the
thing.
tables.
6 dudes on the objective.
Um,
just in case this
our
is bad.
demon player
Guys in. Actually,
is basically has Jerkle,
The Sagitar.
Jerkle, almost
I think he continues
like
to just hide his
caught
best
up.
life in there.
He has
Sure.
3
I do
Dread
wanna make
Knights sort
sure
of bunched up
later
together,
I can sort of
surrounded by
get 6
demons.
inches
So he
to
has most of the
ruin
board.
them all
I think
and to clear my base.
the shadow of the warp has
Alright.
totally
So that
very
way
much
I can
descended.
twirl and tap
He
that.
looked very,
That's what
he
I'm
looked quite
setting
happy.
up there.
Yep. You want to be 1 inch?
I
Yeah,
spoke
1 inch
to
off the
our
thing. Yeah,
Thousand
thank you.
Suns mirror, and we
I-
both shrugged and said it is what it is. both of them have both their
We're gonna
Mutalis
keep
beasts
safe.
alive, and
Sure.
Magnus is still on the table. I think
I'm
none
just
of them
gonna
are
count on my
committing. They're just
grenade
killing
and
each
that
other.
thing.
Yeah.
Might be a draw.
That sounds like a bad
Looks very
plan.
drawish.
Sounds like I'm going to be regretting life later if I do that.
The-
This guy's just going to come as 10. It'll be something
Sisters
like that.
versus Marines.
He doesn't have any targets.
It also looked very even.
Do I want to pull this now? That's Sagittarius. Do I want to do this? What's the angle?
I
on
want to
this?
say we looked okay in our sisters
that.
game versus Admech.
You know what? Screw it.
All right.
So
Screw
A little
it.
bit as-
Screw it. Screw it.
their thinking is better as predicted, but of course you should always
Dunk.
hope for the best, plan for the
All
worst,
right.
right?
Exactly, Klasse. And this
Right then.
is a key turn,
Okay,
as,
so these
as
guys
I
move, that guy
said
moves.
from Nick.
These guys move.
Turn 3, he
This guy's
needs to
actually not gonna
secure
go
this
far away.
part,
He's
and
not
he
gonna
has
go tight
secured
into
No
it.
Man's Land
Okay.
All right,
assassination.
and let's do it. All right. I'm just going to set this over here for now. For our side shenanigans. So I am assassinating and securing. I have secured,
Yes, you have.
and let's see if I can assassinate. So,
Do your worst.
first things first. Let's just shoot this guy at Canis.
The lottery cannon. Yes.
Canis, the
Yeah, the Atropos.
Here we
And
go.
this is
Lottery.
this is before I see that, I'm wondering if I should flip my shields here.
Live
To rotate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all AP0 coming from the Terminators.
Yeah, no, but these cannons might do some damage. I think because I can't really do anything else with 1 CP.
Yeah, all my damage is getting dumped there anyway. There's not really.
It's
another
nice also to
rotate.
protect Canis
All right,
versus
two
Votann.
hits,
I mean,
two
they do get
hits.
CP when they kill the Warlord, so you know.
And 2 wounds.
Yes. Okay, didn't help me.
Whoa.
5.
Gonna be 5. I'm not gonna CP that.
Yeah, you need your CP
Oh, do you have to
lasers.
slow roll damage? I thought we still fast rolled.
No, that's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't want to anyway.
No,
so
no.
It's fine.
It's fine. I take 4. So I'm down to 20.
All
When
right.
he wins on Canis, he's
Just spent the
Still
CP
fine.
to be able to do the sustain.
Yes. Here, let's just check that the clock is on you while you roll bazillion dice. Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The Votann problem.
okay. So
You
you
want
can
to roll
see
these for me?
Votann is
We'll go
scoring
get a beer.
quite heavily on his primary.
Yeah.
We'll go get a beer. You can roll all this out and tell us how
So
it
you
ended
have
up.
right now a 15 points difference.
Oh, no.
I've
done that.
But we're
Yeah.
all planning for turn 2
All
or
right.
turn
10,
5
20,
that
33.
we want to
This
get
is the
that
Volkites first.
high point
Yes.
score. But I think Keever still is doing a good
So
job here.
2s and 5s.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you, my friend.
That you can help with, maybe.
2, so 1s are bad.
Yep.
6s are done to double explode.
Yes.
And be lethal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, more.
1, 2. Here, I'll just set them out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That's a nice rolling,
healthy
yeah.
roll. I needed that. Thank you.
All right. And then you. But
I got one more even.
and one
I
more.
got one more.
Yeah,
even.
that's a really
Whoa,
good roll.
That's the best roll I've ever done.
So that's
Oh,
10.
wow. He's
So
going
that's
big.
10, so that's going to be 20 coming back in.
Yeah.
No, you have these lethals.
Yeah.
So 10 more into the
But
pool.
please remember that
20. It's sustained 2.
I mean, at least the Knights
Right.
have a
So
fill
the
up pain of
lethals come
6.
out and
Oh, those 6s are good then.
They
Yeah,
have to
those
be
are really
honored
good.
first, though. But if they
And
kill
this
the
is the
Warlord,
Volkites,
which I
so
guess is the
double.
call, then they get a 5 up
Yeah,
fill
so
of pain.
need 5s and 6s.
But of course, he's keeping the call safe.
And 6s are good here.
Yeah.
So they both actually
lethal
going.
is
This is
probably
one of
bad.
the few games
Yeah.
where
well, that's-
having a
once you pop
Warlord
the
is
sustain strat,
important
then it
in
works
40k.
itself out. So
That's
there's
fine.
20.
These are the only 2
Do you want to help with these?
that I can have,
my
unless you do
core.
a secret mission, when it actually matters
So you need
who is
5
the
and
Warlord.
6s.
Yes, 5s and 6s. Let's get that many 6s this time.
Let's
I
see,
mean,
the 6s.
For the opponent.
Yeah.
Big rolls now. Let's see.
One more. Good.
More, and then 5s. You're going to
So
roll.
6 of these, plus 10 saves there as well.
Yeah.
How
You can
many-
use my dice if you want for speed, but if you want to use your own,
Sure, that's fine. So
So those are the devs.
those are devs and these are saves and it's
Yep.
AP0. AP0, yeah, so 3s
Okay, so shooting a... No.
and 6s.
That wasn't.
So I take 9. I'm down to 11.
Okay. Not
Oh.
dead. Good. His mic popped.
Do I?
Can you... Björn's mic popped off.
Wait, he had to be lower than 20 before because he took some earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yes. How many wounds total?
He's taken part of it. until now. So now it's down to 11.
Oh, I only did one wound the first time.
Yeah, and är den bara stoppa tillbaka?
Den är bara stoppa tillbaka.
Okej. Jag vet inte om jag råkar stänga av den.
Jag ska gå och kolla.
Ja.
Only English, please.
Yeah, but it's just talking about the mic. I suggest to pop it in. It seems good.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we got 10d6.
Yeah.
But not blast.
He's shooting the arthropod,
All
right?
So 5, 5,
Yeah.
10, 7,
Or-
8, 10, that's 20, that's 32, 34, 35.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Orc shooting.
And 5.
That actually hits and wounds because they're +1 to wound.
Yep.
Same thing.
Scary
Right.
stuff.
All right.
So-
Big rolls now.
Yeah.
Sixes are good.
2 more ones. And
Yep,
a couple
I'll get there when I
sixes.
get some of that out.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to knock them while I was
One more.
reaching. One more. All right.
So
And
12 more hits.
12 more in.
They shoot a lot.
I'm impressed by this Votann army. It feels like they're doing a lot of damage.
Mind getting those last couple for me?
Yeah. No, they have a lot of shots. They have little
Yeah,
hits.
You did it.
They're doing
5
very well.
success. Another cocked.
Yep, another cock. All right.
That's
so
not great. 3, 4, 5,
3, 4,
6,
5, 6.
and 6. So 12.
And those. Yep.
3 ups. So 1 more. Down to 10.
Oh, and if you don't mind, we didn't shoot the 2 damage shots into him from here when you walked over to do the. This guy I never shot the 2 damage shots off of.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you walked over to do the thing and I forgot.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 1 sustained with the 6, and then strength 6 +1 to wound with 5s, twin linked.
Oh, yeah.
Just 1, AP 1.
Now I'll use my dice with this. Hey, that's a save.
It's good. All right, cool. All right,
We did it.
those are done.
The hard part of the game, rolling Terminator
Shot that.
shooting.
I got his mole launcher. And that is it. His mole launcher will just go into these
Sure.
dudes. Bump, 5 shots. And +1 for the big base. No longer blastable if I killed one. I do not see you, so this will be on 5s.
2 hits.
Or no, 4s, because +1 to hit, because that's his firing glare target, and they're on it. And these are strength 5. So 2.
Save.
Good. Are you slowed? No. All right. Over here, we're going to spin this CP. Oh, man, I want to save that. If I don't roll that 5, I'm going to be really freaking...
Yeah.
Let's shoot the bikes into that dude and see if
Sure.
we just do it with them.
Go ahead.
Quite a lot of damage coming in here, Klasse.
They're
So
trying.
we got
They're trying to kill
shots.
something.
Yep.
Getting quite sad.
Hitting on 3s.
Do they
that
have
one's
the
double
metrics
grudge.
to take down the knights?
They should.
And then wounding on strength 7, +1 to wound 4s.
Yep.
So 5, AP
Oh yeah,
1
it's
and
true.
gold
The
cover.
heck.
Running no cover.
You notice when you kill Canis, there's like a little guy that pops out.
It's down to
So you have to kill both in order to go score, kill the
Stop
warlord,
doing it.
because the little guy counts.
All right, here comes the 6.
And he will run.
He will.
Once
No, it's a
sustained,
little
comes
guy,
back
but
in.
still.
And these
The
are
funny
strength
thing,
6,
or
+1 to wound.
funny, whatever.
These will be 4.
Knights also have a fight on Death Strat, but
3,
here in
AP1 ignore
WTC,
All right.
unless
Let's see
the
the
little
rolls
guy
here.
is dead,
Oh.
Canis can't use it,
1 6 here.
and you would never do use it.
Oh, you did it. Nice. Nice. So now I got to decide, do I rely on my grenade thing, or my gun there, the anti-vehicle gun to kill him, or do I use the CP?
1 shot, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
1 shot, yeah. So this is a 5. If I don't kill this, how many wounds is this guy on him?
10.
10? Okay.
Big choices now for Nick Keever from Iceland. Going out with his Votanns
I just gotta
against
make
Björn
sure that
Eriksson.
dies. I can't leave that thing sitting there. Here we go. No CP left.
Playing for Iceland.
1.
1, that's enough. Oh, no. Oh, you're done. Do it. 6, right there. Lay it
Come on,
in.
baby.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Ah, damn it.
Do I blow up and hit you?
Ah, he killed that knight. God damn
Oh,
it.
it wanted to.
He wanted it. It was
So I need my CP thing.
Psychologically, he got
of course.
That's how I remember to
released
get my
now.
extra CP.
Yes,
next
finally
and
got-
you will get it on turn 3, so it
Pick up something.
Yeah, I'll get
two. Yeah.
turn 5, it turns to 1.
Yeah.
All right, so that's done over there. This Sagittar we set up so he didn't shoot anything. This one, he only has 36-inch guns down into that
Sure.
dude on the thing, so we'll shoot those. That's
Go
the
ahead.
twin link sustained one. So that is, that guy's not grudge
No.
on that objective, right? So 4s, 1 sustained.
Yep. And
And then strength 6,
So 5.
twin links.
1.
2 AP1 ignore cover.
I just hope that Björn won't have like 5 knights on like 5 wounds, and then
Cool.
Keever pulls out, bring it down or something, and can just go
We
crazy
did
with
all
it.
that. Let's,
Yeah.
That would be bad.
We
Yeah.
shot that. So these guys are going into this guy.
Yep.
Or actually, let's do the Terminator first.
I mean,
Terminator
why not? Oh, that was so close. That was so close.
My heart skipped when I saw
Yeah,
the 2 there.
yeah.
6 inches, I was 5 away. Well, a little over 5, attacking around 10.
He made
so
his
this guy
charge.
has to base.
He has to base, and the
And
other
this
guy.
guy, if I go, can block his half to base.
If he would have missed that charge, would not have been good.
Has to base.
Yeah.
This guy 6 does not, so I can block my basing. I don't know if that does a whole lot.
I
for
don't
me.
think it does anything.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything. So we'll just come in straight
Yeah.
like they were. This guy.
That one had to base, but otherwise you're fine to
Yeah.
move around.
And then this guy wants to go right here like so. This guy wants to go this way like so. This guy wants to go
Coming in against the Titan.
Against
Yeah,
the
let's put
Arthropod,
it
it's
there.
not
Let's put it
Titan.
on.
It's a knight.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
sorry.
Cool.
But
Because they'll be able to pop
those
up.
are brave small guys.
Boris.
And he comes.
Maybe
They
not
are,
everyone
they are.
will be able to fight though, but
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
like the last.
And he's
couple
pretty
of
damaged
three
as well.
couple
This
of
is the
guys.
guy he's been trying to shoot.
Yeah.
This is his assassination he's
And
going
then
for.
This one,
Yeah.
He needs to
can't
kill
swing
this one to
wide.
score his 5 points, or 5 points.
Not really sure how many wounds it's down to though.
He's taken a lot of beating
In charge.
in the shooting.
Yeah.
He might have like 11 wounds left or something.
Well, I'll work at 7. I'm gonna move your wound dice
Of
here.
course, just put that aside. That's fine.
And then we're just gonna come in and base.
Yeah.
Base.
Maybe you need to move the big base
Oh yeah, so I can.
so you can fit, because he doesn't
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
like here, I think.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Then
It's got 10 wounds left. We just found out.
Yep.
We can keep this off
Yeah,
for now.
yeah.
It's fine.
So can they do
alright,
it?
I didn't have any
Quite
charge to do
possible.
over there, right?
Nope.
Okay.
They have, you know,
What do you
plus
wanna
1 to
fight? Go
wound.
ahead.
They have
I'm gonna activate here first.
the
Yeah,
hit
let's see how
on
many
plus
you
1
can
to
actually
hit.
fit there
So
So this guy can
Yeah.
3 and touch that henchman.
Sure, go ahead.
So he's gonna go 3 and touch that dude,
Yeah,
like so. This guy's gonna
like
build
ants.
right.
like so.
They're like ants around the
Shoot my
ankle
3.
biters.
A little more.
They are Votann after all.
Coming in here.
They're coming to bite the ankles.
This guy can base here, so this guy's gonna come here and base, right like that.
And
This
cross.
guy is outside of 3 of that one, so he has to base this one.
Yeah. And then I don't think those 4 can fight.
And this one is within 3 of this guy.
Can you like fit there with your
It's
opponent?
really tight.
I
Here,
don't-
see what you think. Go ahead.
Let's see the backside. Yeah, you can't like clear your own backside there. I don't think you can fit even straight ahead. You can't go straight ahead because then you will be on top of his space.
Okay.
So 4 guys can't fight.
All
This
right.
is why I watch
Well,
40k
there's enough.
or
Yeah,
high
they
level
can fight
40k. These
They're gonna fight.
movements here
We have to like check this.
Yeah, yeah.
like,
are
because this might.
what
Let's listen
might
into
be
it here.
Wonky. He's fine. But
Are you within an inch of the wall?
No.
You're not?
No, I shouldn't have been. When I charged you, I wasn't at least. When,
Oh,
the,
okay.
when the war was then.
Okay.
So one guy can fight him,
Yep. All
the
right.
other 3 can.
Here's where it's
Stay and
technical.
clear on.
this is where you
Very
learn
good.
There you
stuff
go.
that you never
All right,
learn
And then we already
by
did that
yourself.
charge, so we
So
did
we-
all the charges.
Yeah, yes, go ahead.
So let's start there. You have a 5-up invuln in melee,
I do,
right?
I do.
So I have no CP anyway, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't up it anyway. All right, let's go. So what did we say? We got 3 guys that are not fighting. So that means I have 9 minus 3, 6 guys that are the
No,
2
one
attacks.
has to fight another guy as well.
Yeah, and then 1 guy and the other guy, yeah.
And if you
Yes.
want to
Oh,
learn
yeah,
more
so
about
4
fighting
drop
through
it
walls,
out of my 9,
the
so 5
WTC
guys, so
has
5
an
times
entire
2.
PDF about it that
Yes.
you can download on the website.
right.
2s and 4s.
Yep.
There is some rules.
That one's bad. That one's bad. 6s are lethal.
Yep,
And then 4s.
4s. That's a good roll, my friend.
Yeah, we'll take that. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7 AP2s.
7 AP2s, so 5 ups. Come on, saves. Oh, that's not good.
And 2 damage each. You can just roll that twice if you want. So
Yeah,
he takes 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then he dies.
He's dead.
But
Oh no, so he's
Please
scoring
no.
assassination.
He
Assassination.
like
He
a big
got
boom boom.
yeah,
assassination.
D6 plus 2.
Yeah.
Does it go boom boom? Or did it not go boom
Right
boom?
then.
And then the one dude
Did he
into
not
the
go boom,
guy
boom?
over across the way.
Damn it. Or maybe it's good.
1 lethal and 1 hit.
Sure.
And 2 wounds because he's got 2 grudge tokens on him. Or no, strength 9 would be force, no wound.
Yep.
Just 1 from the lethal.
Yep. AP2.
That-
AP2.
Save.
All right. And then the berserks, you don't have any interrupts, so we'll just
Nope.
do them.
Go ahead.
5. Come on, Zerkers, don't let me down this time.
That was the beautiful. Maybe it was so nicely painted as well.
And
Such a
16.
shame.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Dirty little Votann.
3s. And then strength 9, so 4s with +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Good call, Michael. He actually needs to kill the Hector.
6 of them.
AP2.
Yeah. To get the assist. But now, since
Three
every big
damage
knight is a character, he got his ass.
It was 6 of them. I think you grabbed 5 dice on there. So you should have 18 dice in your hand. I think. Oh, go ahead. I can't. I'm screwing it up. Go ahead.
I think I said something.
I trust
but
you
that
better.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He dies.
He's dead anyway.
All right.
I think I screwed that up.
He
Anyway.
blows up.
Does he blow up?
Yes.
Oh no.
Damage.
Yeah.
This
Fire
is
all
maybe
point
good
you
though
roll.
for Björn.
Yeah, sure.
Is it D12?
So right here on these
small die
Terminators.
Yeah, we'll roll it here.
Yeah,
so
you roll.
1.5. Well, 2 dice because one is wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 wounds. All right. So those go by. All right, and then on these Zerks here.
2.
2, feel no pains.
Yeah, we can be here. Yeah.
Make both feel no pains.
The one in melee already.
Yep, the 2 guys left. Yep.
1.
1, feel no pain. Good.
And my guys. 2.
Feel no pain.
I think I'll pull my set out of.
Oh, is it the
Engagement,
infantry?
yeah.
Yeah, it's the infantry.
Here we go.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm gonna consolidate still.
Right, but that happened. That happened before this happened. Because.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So
I'm
that's
gonna consolidate still.
with these guys. Yes.
Yeah, with those guys.
Right, and this guy takes 1, and he doesn't take it. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Second
All right, so
knight going down.
Consolidation.
Yeah.
I have to go
maybe
close to
not.
this guy anyway.
Actually, I'll just think if I have one more here, because you have OC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 10. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you kill him with those 2 guys. And you took.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't pile it. Yeah, I fucked up.
How many wounds did you
Oh,
pass?
important.
None. I passed it.
Oh,
Because basically, the problem in this game is that Björn has not been scoring primary. But if we can at least, he can get 5 primary by clutching this.
So I
As
will
long as it
punch
doesn't
you
die.
with
Hold on,
my-
I gotta consolidate.
Yeah, do that.
So the Cerato's knight went down.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
Astro
I want
was-
to stay on the objective.
Astro
So they're gonna
Cerastus.
come here.
Atropos.
Yeah.
Here.
So I
Or
shall.
actually, no. This
And then
there.
also
This guy
one
comes
of
here.
the
Yeah,
smaller
we-
ones.
Yeah.
Base.
One of the armigers.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if it was a word lane I have ruined.
So I'll punch the guys that we are in melee with.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
All hits. That was not a roll. So 3 wounds.
6s. 5s. Take a wound.
Okay, so now
Nice
it's
feel no pains.
nice.
Yeah, the field of pains came back around. It's on the. We know it's on the
Yeah.
little base. I'll set it next to this one just so.
Yeah,
we don't
cool.
confuse.
All right then.
Yeah, I didn't set that right up with the 3. They were supposed to come in. And
Yeah.
I did that in the wrong order. All right.
So you can punch
I
me?
got 2 guys. That's gonna be 4 plus 3, 7 attacks. On 3s, because you got 1 grudge token. You didn't have 1 on them, right? It's just the aspiring. All right, and then 5s. 3.
3. I pass 1.
So 6 damage.
Yes.
6 damage. Okay, still alive.
Take 5.
And it's not below half.
You did it all.
You.
But how much OC does he have now?
No, I cannot lift my colors. She will be where
I'll do the
she's.
score sheet if you want to think
Doesn't
about your
those
turn.
have 8?
You can
6.
score.
I just got 5 and 5 basically.
Yeah, you can.
And then they have at least one of the voids.
Got it. Where's the?
Yeah. But I'm just thinking if you need
I'll
to spend a
just use mine.
CP
I got a
out
pin
to
over
pass.
here.
I'm not sure where it is.
the void
I
guys.
will have to auto pass that, so I get an 8.
Yeah, he does
Well, take
spend
an
a
8.
CP, and then the knight is half,
You
but
don't
it's not
mind?
below half, so he doesn't need to take a
and then
battle
I'll get a
shot.
CP. Bum, bum.
And I draw no prisoners, and
Prisoners.
I draw extend battle line.
Super.
Nice.
Good. Good secondaries for Björn here.
So, 5.
So we scored some primary.
No priz and
Finally.
extend.
Yeah.
This is where we can get some points back, maybe. Even though Assassinate was
Right.
big.
So that's good for you.
Yeah. That's good.
You need points.
I'll set the score sheet in there so you can look at it.
Okay.
Oh, and then I didn't write your 8 for primary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
8.
So can I skip? Yeah, now I'm gonna push up here, but I have to deal with this as well. And how do I do that best? You have like
Yeah, but again,
guys
Paul,
don't
you have to remember,
see easily.
big points come at the last turn. Kane is still alive. He still has material.
That's about it.
And he's killing more and more ankle biters. And especially this turn, if he could maybe get some no prisoners. He's getting better secondaries now.
My assassin will have to go so you can't armor contempt them. Yeah, you're around 1 CP. So
And you know, it's still
yes,
a lot of
you at least
turns left. I mean, a lot of
somewhat better.
games left to play.
And
Land fort is in
I
the
can,
open, I don't
get
know.
angles down this way, no problem. I also have to get onto the objective, basically.
Yeah.
Here you go. He can take it.
So basically, he already has extend, just because this was a good time to pull it,
Right. Let's
because he has that objective.
see if he's battle
So he's gonna get 5 on that, and then we see how many points he gets on no prisoners.
So back at your base is
Yeah.
I want to
This
see
is
how charge would be.
we kind of needed this stuff.
That's
For Björn.
outside of.
Yeah, we are
outside
updating
of
scoreboard
that.
soonish. You'll see that it's not as grim as
It
it
will be
looks.
harder. But I think I'll just plop him into the middle now.
We're
where's
just
the
checking
back
so
of your
we're putting
base
the
go
wrong
to clear the wall
stuff
there? I'm just
in there.
curious.
I mean,
I don't think it quite makes it. It looks
He
like.
got an 8 for primary because finally we managed
they
to
are
score
possible here with-
one of the neutral objectives, and then you get 3
Yeah,
for
but your rotation's
holding your
different. So
home.
if we put this back,
Because every
Okay.
yeah. So this is
Yeah,
the back of my
you know what I
base,
say.
and I will be able to clear it.
what about from here though?
I can put this
What's your intention to do this?
I mean,
So here we can
if
see
you were
extend
planning on it
battle
before, I
lines,
won't
no
argue with
prisoners.
Yeah,
Extend,
just go.
really good.
He can-
No
Extend,
prisoners should
extend
be
is
good.
already
No, I know
done.
he was. I just didn't know
Just
if that
by
was your
passing the
intention.
CP on the
To not
voidsman
have
so
to
that
touch
they don't have to
terrain.
take
Or
the
you
bad
touched the
line.
terrain
I am
because you could have been a little
touching.
closer anyway.
that's
Yeah,
it,
you're
that's
fine.
So he just,
So we will just move up here.
it's basically scored. So he got to double dip, as it's called.
Now he was
And
just barely clearing
Corny
the
Rex
back of
is
his base. He has
moving
to touch
into the
building,
center of the
basically.
battlefield.
Yeah,
So it
something
was
like
an
that.
18
I was thinking maybe he wants to charge something. Like, it's always fun
but
to.
he can still shoot Terminator.
Canis Rex goes smash,
Because he's
but
over
we'll
that.
see. No, he's
Yep.
just gonna shoot, get some angles.
Now,
But
what do I want?
Björn is moving in now. Now he is pushing
Just look.
the button to the floor, and he's
Bikes,
just trying to
that's
take back this match.
You can move back with those.
He is doing actions to take back the match. He wants to stop. I mean, you have to remember, this is WTC.
Actually, I should
This
have
is teams. Even if he is in a position where it looks a little bit grim, if he can stop the gap between winning and losing to be large,
So,
then that is sometimes as important as winning.
if you keep rolling
So
or involves your field pace like that, then he will.
Then
not
I'm
be-
very happy.
Then he will not be able to do his job.
if he needs
but
to
I
move
don't
Canis
think
Rex to
back
shoot people off objectives or
but he
shoot
can
shorties off objectives
I think.
instead of, I don't know, going for the win,
think
then he
so.
might have to do that.
So this guy will clear the wall with a.
Got a question? Question? Oh, okay.
Start of this turn?
What's that?
Didn't he get a CPU?
Yeah, but he spent it for
Auto-passing.
auto-passing morale check.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So this guy can charge in if he wants to.
So the knight is coming in now to
Guys.
support the other knight, who's down to 7 wounds. This would be a key around this objective. We can see how Nick from Iceland have, with his Votann, really surrounded his objective. He took out
Yeah.
the big Titan.
But this is actually a Swedish objective. Because
down there.
these Voidsmen have OC2 and these little dwarves with hammers, they have OC1 and the big knight has more OC.
Yeah, and to the right here, is that the Jaggers?
These guys,
no, it's not the Jaggers. They are, you see, they're pretty chunky. They look very
Terminators.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
But we can say the match, this is a key component of the match right now, together with the middle with Carnage Rexes moving in.
Yeah. This is quite key.
To keep you with...
So she's only within 12 of model?
3 guys.
Oh, she got 12 on...
Because those berserks will eat a knight in melee, I think especially a damage knight.
Advance her shooting is not...
he needs to hold that objective so he can't fall back.
Yeah, I'll advance her.
It's
smart.
A little bit tricky. Maybe if they shoot in combat, they can do something.
2 more, so that's probably quite
so
right.
I get these 2 here then.
Maybe even him.
Yeah.
I had him in 2 and 2 more would be your guy.
Oh, okay. Yep, if you got it.
Yeah, for
fine.
sure.
I won't bait it.
Yeah, okay, let's... You have bikes that can go up and down, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
That can be a little bit of a problem. They could come in here and just take out my home objective, which is not great. I have to get this guy up to my objective, unfortunately. So basically...
if the knight dies in melee, will not hold the objective. Does he hold any other for the second row? Yeah, that's the thing. Like you have to hold it.
I will not have enough.
I mean, he scored primary.
I will take my melter shot into him. Actually, I might just hide him here. And
that's what I'm saying. The middle. I mean, Keever has 1 dude on the center objective. I mean, you want to deny him as well.
Expose myself to shoot into this.
He's scoring for next turn, so
I'm just,
they need to go.
I could expose myself to shoot
Let's hear.
this.
Oh.
But I don't think I want to do that. You can move up 10. You will not be able to shoot him then, I think, if I'm like tucked here. So I think he will just chill on my home objective, so I won't lose it.
So he's just touching on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your bikes can't get to that, right?
What's that? No,
Björn,
yeah,
he's
I can just
under
come
pressure,
back here
right?
and shoot him.
Yeah, you can shoot him by having this. So
pressure. It's as a Knights player, you're probably used to the situation where it gets a little bit messy.
Right.
It's a messy turn where this is where your experience comes in, where you make the right choices. Like what goes into what and where the CP goes and who shoots where.
Yeah.
And what profiles are going in.
No, you have to. Yeah, 8 points you can't, or 5 extra points you can't. Yeah.
So let's just start shooting then.
All right.
I mean, Canis is the most important, and I will put him there.
All right. So Canis here.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
And since you have 2+ and you have cover, I will do heavy shots.
All right, so shooting the Terminators.
I do have no prisoners as well, which is getting a...
And -1 to wound, remember.
-1 to wound, sure.
Yep.
So big shots. So 5 + 2. It's a blast. Yeah, so 2s to hit. And these explode. I will fish for a 5-up.
Oh, it paid off.
I mean,
it usually does.
Always worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then...
3 to wound, strength 14.
Okay.
Yeah. -1 to wound.
So you have these saves at AP3, so 4-ups.
AP3 goes to AP2 because of cover. And how many is that? 7?
7 4-ups.
7 4-ups.
So he kills 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, good.
And the small shots might blink a wound. Forced to wound here because it's...
Here, 1 second. Let me
yeah, sure.
pull all these guys out.
I mean, you have to remember with the paint, I'm fairly sure that Keever gave Canis a grudge token, you know, the ones that you go out in the beginning of the game. Like the 2. So it wouldn't surprise me if Canis already has the
3 2-ups.
the initial tokens on them.
Don't you do it, Dice. All right, we did it.
That's fine.
Canis,
Right,
woohoo!
so he can shoot
The man, the myth, the legend.
These guys can still shoot.
Yeah, I think this guy
is why you
actually
bring him.
has it. This guy can
And this
shoot.
is why other armies bring
Yeah, I think
him.
he's got this angle. Yeah.
So we shoot into them.
He has a free reroll strat as
mean-
well, remember that.
Every Terminator that's dead is good.
Yep.
You will have a 2 up here, unfortunately.
Every Terminator that is dead is good. I like that one.
So 3 to wound.
The Terminator.
Sorry. First one. 3 saves.
3 saves. We did it.
Yeah, and Stubbers. 1.
The strike 6, I'm T6.
No, yeah, sorry.
No.
I thought, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's strength 4 and not 5.
Yeah.
No wound at all.
So way off. All right,
Yeah,
we
way
got
off.
it.
Cool. I think that's gonna be fine enough. He will shoot into the.
2-unit or 5-man?
Which one has taken a wound?
What's that?
Which one has taken a wound?
Oh, it's this middle guy on the blue.
Okay,
That
so
guy.
let's shoot into those. So small shots first. So
T5.
Yeah, 1 wound.
6 up. Oh, is there 8? Is there?
one?
Oh, so it goes through.
Yeah, and that's the dead one.
Yep, and
Yeah.
then that would be the dead one.
And
All
big
right.
shots.
One berserk down.
Still to use rerolls. And still to use rerolls. So we have 4. Yeah, that's 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Well, here I'm gonna roll 6 of them. You ready?
Go ahead.
Oh, I died. It almost actually made it.
Almost.
That's a grudging token for you.
Yeah. These guys will shoot here.
That's
so
a grudging.
Like shotgun. I'll come around. Shotgun. Nothing. Last gun. Actually, yeah, I don't have CP for it. 1 hit. Nothing.
You know when he's shooting the Voidsman
scar.
that he's definitely every shot matters.
Yeah.
Do you care about that? No, you will just keep me off the objective anyway. Let's charge Cornis into the.
They have a 2-up save, of
So
course
they-
we call them hard
Do it
Terminators.
3 CP.
All right.
Do an 8. Yes.
Here he comes in. Here comes the pain.
I just realized how big that was.
Come on, let's see a tank shot now. I mean, it's fun.
Do you think
but
he needs that?
No, it doesn't. It's just fun to do. Like, okay, it used to
and
be
do I
more
start
fun with
here?
the old tank shock rules when it was on the strength.
I mean,
Now it doesn't matter.
No.
He'll smack him around good anyway.
All you're gaining is basing one of the guys off, so I can't fight into
I
there.
can charge these guys in.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, let's do that because they are dead anyway. 6-inch.
Oh, you don't have to do it if you want. I have a CP for a heroic,
Oh, you do.
which would give me.
MX
Yeah.
was null.
Oh, because she's
yes.
in-
We'll
Yes.
double check it, of course, and they will double check it as well.
Oh, that's what you were saying. 12. This
Yes.
Let's
That's
see,
why
it's
I-
in-
We
Right.
basically
Yeah.
taken down what they put down on the paper, so we might have to double check it, but we'll see.
Yeah, so he will base him. And he will base him.
Oh, that wound dice is gone.
Yeah. Yes, so then you will have 2.
I think he has more for primary.
charge him in then, I think
Okay,
that's
so you
fine.
got Arian, I'll bring it down to
Yeah.
2. Recover assets 3, 8 points for primary.
Yeah, base that.
Yeah, I have to base
No, he got more for primary because he got 3 at least
Scored.
from the previous turns because he was always holding his home objective.
Yeah, no problem. Right, let's fight. Let's start with the
Yeah.
fight. Stompy, stompy. Three saves. Yes. Damage 1.
5s.
Hey, I stomped a guy in half.
Which guy? Which one was that one swinging?
The one that charged.
This one.
Yes.
All right. So I want to get rid of this.
Yeah, he should have 23, I think.
On.
Honestly,
And then I can fight with my
double check. So maybe it should be 23 versus 37.
my little guys. I mean, yeah, I can base him. I don't know if it does anything. You can fight me anyway.
Yeah, I'm done.
I have to check their melee profile because
All right. He doesn't normally fight with them.
what Voidsman does in melee. You good?
I'm hot.
Yeah, it's super hot.
Keep drinking.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. I haven't
So
been
I
drinking
have
my water.
mighty 2 attacks. Hit twice.
Don't you do it.
Wound you once.
Hey.
Yeah, do you
Oh
have
wait, no, this is the Zerks. No, fail.
Just to the point.
and then,
Voidsman
uh,
fighting. Right?
No!
Hey.
Okay. I will fight with Cornis. I will sweep.
No, I don't think he
Actually,
used tank shock on the. I would have used
8.
tank shock on the berserk for
What's
sure,
that?
but
8 would
Björn
not
is
have
better
gotten
than
me
me,
to
so
base.
maybe
I don't know,
he didn't
whatever
have
you
the
think
CP
you
or
were-
Because
playing
I was
something
like,
else. Yeah.
I trust you. You don't have
He
to
could have
explain
done
whatever you
freeze
think.
strat
So I
on
could have-
Canis
I
for
could
a
have done,
tank shock,
a pioneer.
just to be cool,
Does that
but he
matter?
didn't.
Yeah, I'd say. He just asked me if it was the same, and I'm saying probably. No.
Okay.
Gosh.
So I think I might like pile this way, and then just go into these guys when I consult.
Well, wait a second. Before you're moving that,
Yeah.
that's quite a bit.
Yes. So,
Yeah, what's
so-
happening
you
now?
need to
What is
first
he
make
explaining
sure
here?
that you
What is he
moved
trying to
8
do?
inches. So
Yeah, I think I moved too
this,
far
Yeah.
because from the back of my base.
You were touching the wall
Yeah,
basically, so,
so-
you're an inch, like a little under an
Yeah,
inch
exactly.
too
So
far.
I couldn't be in base contact. That's what I'm saying. When I
Yeah.
charged.
So you're an inch back.
So I can consolidate.
So Canis Rex is really
Yeah.
moving out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So here,
So you have to pile into the closest.
So
You
I'll
have to pile into
that
closest.
squad by going 3 inches this way, and then I will punch them, and then I will pile
The-
like this and engage all of this.
see,
Well,
this
no,
is
you'll have to. I don't know how it works. Do you have to go back to the objective?
No,
I have
no.
to get into base contact with the enemy first.
Okay.
So I will sweep these guys.
exactly. Going into the enemy is
But thank
before
you for
going on to
offering.
the objective. So he wants to touch these people, or I mean,
So 2 to
this
hit.
tanks and stuff. So good movement by Björn, very technical.
That's a terrible roll though. Don't
Um,
and I'm doing
It's
using
only
the rules.
4 dudes
yeah,
there.
yeah, sure.
To the
But it was a
maximum.
terrible roll.
T5.
Choose to wound. Strength 10. Yeah. So you have.
Here, I'll just roll yours if you want. Or 9.
Is it 10? No, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. I got it here.
AP. Let's check if it's 2 or 1.
I'll see if it even comes close to mattering.
Yeah, I don't know.
1, 2.
It's damage 2.
Yeah,
Oh, damage 2. Those aren't have a good
This
one.
is big
So
brain,
I would,
Björn.
if it's a 4 up.
No, it's
and this is
4
what
guys.
happens when
Yeah.
you play
Oh,
a
it's at least
Thousand Knights
AP?
game. You see
Oh,
the
okay.
possibilities.
So
The space and the possibilities is there, and you know how to
I'll make sure
maximize
you.
your tools
Let's think about this.
I have to
to get the most optimal
Yeah.
result.
So you'll have to base him.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I can get within 1 inch of him anyway by doing that. So 3 inches this way will still get me into contact with him and engagement of all this.
Gotcha, buddy.
Nick is not liking this.
I think they should call a ref, but it's up to them.
I mean, that was no
Just
problem
to
at all.
stop field spads.
Given how experienced Björn
Yeah,
is,
so
I'm pretty
close.
sure he
All right.
knows what he can and
Yeah.
can't do.
But this is super. 'Cause if it touches two,
You can fight me there.
they have a one fall back and shoot,
Yep,
and if it
all
touches
right.
two models,
So the one guy
then
into
he
the
can
two
only fall back
guys,
and shoot with one of them.
one guy into
so
this guy,
basically,
and two guys
he
into that.
action locks two very important assets for
So the
Keever.
wounded guy.
Yep. Big guy and a small guy.
Yep. Threes.
Nice.
And the 4s.
Yeah. Okay.
One guy into the 2 guys.
Yep.
3s because of Spire and Glare. 2s. 2 AP2s.
Success. 1 lives. And then 1 guy into the
Yep.
unwounded guy. Okay. So the one in melee will punch you. 1 hit. 1 wound. The wounded guy is dead.
No,
That's the save.
six up.
Sorry. Ah, he's dead. And I have this guy left. And you can punch me here.
All right. There are 6 attacks from the 1.
Yeah.
And this is.
Oh, hits on 3s.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Top
One,
left or the
Strength
uppy downy
6, 7.
bikes.
Oh yeah, strength 6. So 1.
yeah, perfect.
No, strength 8. It is.
Oh,
2.
strength 8. Yeah, sorry.
6 attacks, strength 8.
Yep.
You're good.
No AP.
No AP.
He's fine.
And then the boat. Nothing.
Yep. And Jaegers.
Oh, wait. You got the Jaegers too?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the groan? He was not happy. He was not happy. It's a rough match. It's hard to be sharp all the time. Oh. Yeah.
And then no more.
The Night Master.
So 5 dudes.
Yep.
Sorry for that. We missed some of the action here, but the Icelandic player Nick, he is under pressure now.
He's 5s, right?
Yep.
Yep.
3 AP2s.
Yeah, they're AP2. They're quite.
Yeah,
they're
they
quite
can go
good.
to AP4 if I spin the strat.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit.
Takes 2.
He's realizing he's not playing
Yeah, that's my
against,
turn. I score extend
regular knights. He's playing against Björn's knights,
for
Team
5
Sweden's knights,
and
they're
no prisoners for
they
one,
know the rules.
I think only 1, right?
What's that?
No prisoners.
Yeah, I think you killed these guys.
No, I killed the small squad here.
Oh yeah, 2.
So 2.
4.
So 4 and 5 for extend. Do you want to write that up?
Oh, here, you can write it.
Yes.
I didn't realize you
Yeah.
clocked it over.
No,
There you
this
go.
was when you fought with this. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have it on me while I
No,
score.
it's all right.
No,
We're
it's
gonna-
fine. We have
we're almost
time.
done, yeah.
yeah, we have time. It's no problem.
You can hear him.
Did he score
So you
6 or
score
7?
you still get an 8 here.
I can hear. Let's see here. So Keever gets 8 on primary.
What cards do you get?
Oh yeah, I guess I should have done that before I started moving these guys.
Yeah, you do that, and then you can change if you want.
So you
It's
can
fine.
hear he's
Here we go. So we are
mentally-
doing establish locust and defend stronghold.
Actually, I wanna think about the secret mission as well.
Oh yeah, we got to both think about that. I'm ahead on primary, so you
You
can.
are ahead. You are ahead. Let's have it on me while I think.
Okay, so he's actually considering secret mission, which is a bit.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep.
I guess you should think
moving
about
stuff
it.
Just to.
Normally,
you
you
go
don't
ahead,
want to
that's
take a
fine.
secret
These guys
mission
I
on
know
this
are coming
mission,
out here to shoot.
but I don't think he does it.
Spikes are in the air.
Yes.
What am I doing? Oh, I put them in here. Defend and establish locus. So they could just go back and establish locus for me. So they'll do that. That'll be easy enough. Dun, dun, dun.
Björn is thinking a lot. The secret mission, new for Pariah Nexus, just came a couple of weeks ago or
Yeah, I
a
will
month or
pick a
so.
secret mission.
Oh, he's
Oh,
picking
you
a
are?
secret.
All right. Where are you
Wow,
putting
he's
it at?
picking
will
a
take
secret.
this one,
So he must
and I
mean
will
that
put
he
it over here.
doesn't
All right.
think that he
And,
can have
I
that
will,
explosive last turn when he can get, be on every objective.
still in your
I mean, I
warlord.
guess.
My warlord is Canis Rex.
Oh, he is the warlord.
Yes.
Ooh.
And Canis
yeah,
is,
yeah.
of course, in the middle, so he can.
Okay, I'm just gonna
He
read
only
this.
has to walk half the distance to get to the midfield. Cool. Secret mission. Awesome.
What do you think of that?
I think it's cool. I saw yesterday, I think it was Scotland versus Northern Ireland, and Innes was losing with his NIDS versus something, but he took a secret mission and he passed it and he managed to get a draw for Scotland.
Yeah, that was a great match for sure, with a draw in general for
This is
between
turn
Ireland
4,
and
right?
Scotland.
Yeah.
Beat out. Did you pick up both his secondaries? They're actually coming in here. So
Yeah.
defense stronghold and establish locus.
Yeah, defense stronghold. I mean, we're still in the turn we are in, so it's probably already done. Establish locus.
Nah, we'll
So either
see.
you do it in the deployment zone or you do it in the center of the
Yeah,
battlefield.
sounds
That's going to be pretty tough with a big Canis Rex sort of occupying the central space. But I
All right,
mean,
that guy moved up.
he's
Now
gonna
we
try and
just
shoot it,
decide
I
how
guess.
we're gonna get ourselves out of this.
if
mess.
Canis dies
Yeah.
here,
These guys are gonna all get
Björn.
up against, not against the wall, but on the objective
I
an
mean,
inch away.
he doesn't have that much
Or-
left.
I can't
I mean,
really
he
see,
does
I guess.
a lot of his power.
I probably
is
can only
gone,
put
so
2 off the wall and get it.
I don't know.
Okay.
So they'll just do that. That's
What do
fine.
you think?
Just do that.
Is
I
it
was-
good draw or bad draw for
I
Iceland?
want to fall back shoot.
For Iceland,
you
I
get
mean,
locus
defense
and-
stronghold is like automatic points, and
locus and
automatic
defense.
points is always great.
Okay.
Oh, I go
Especially
up
when
to
you're
2 CP
ahead.
plus 2, so I'm up to 4 CP. That makes things easier to decide.
Yeah.
So we're going to use one to fall back, shoot, and charge
Yes.
with the land fort.
Yeah.
No, I still see a lot of action on the tables for the actually our
away
little
from
Sure.
elf here.
I'd love to be able to get on that objective.
He's gonna come with
but
an
can't
update
push
of
it
the
all
other
way
games.
now.
Yeah.
All right. This guy's just on a backup. These guys
Yeah.
are just on a backup.
Sounds good.
You are not on this objective.
I am not.
Alright. Guys on the objective. Cool.
Yeah.
They don't look unhappy just by general feel of everything. Nobody looks unhappy.
He has how many wounds?
20.
20.
So the other matches seems
like take him to half, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it's on me.
This guy have a grudge on him. Yeah.
No. You had
I
a
think that's fine.
battle shock for those, right? Because you're down to 5 from 11.
What's on those guys? Oh yeah, they would
Yeah.
have a battle shot. Do I want to auto pass that?
That costs 2.
Oh, because of Cladius?
Yes.
Yeah, screw Cladius. And if I fail that, if I don't fail it, then I hold. I'm not holding the objective anyway, because this guy doesn't die, we got bigger problems.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll just roll it.
Sure. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Checks out. Checks out. Checks out. So Locust over there. So you can write me down for 4 on that. Can you walk over my vehicle anymore?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess 10 doesn't clear them anyway.
No. Yeah. So that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see what the action is
this way,
going
which
to be.
doesn't clear there either.
No, exactly. I mean, 10. Yeah. I'm
so
on.
the best
I'm
you're
on
gonna
you.
end up is like right
Yeah.
there. That's cool. Yeah, in hindsight, I think that tag's better for me than having you on that objective and trying to deny primary right now.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Let's just start shooting. So let's think about our sequencing here. So this guy can't see this guy. So I need to sequence these guys first. So we're going to go. These guys are going to put everything into to him, the 1 on 7 wounds.
Yep.
And we'll put 1. Oh, I can't because he's in combat. Yeah, everything into there.
Sure.
Spend 1 for the sustain strat.
Yep. Costs 2.
Oh shit!
The Calidus.
You're gonna keep getting me with that Calidus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you like 18 times.
It's fine.
Is that worth it? No, I think it's better to go extra AP. So we're not.
Just annoying there.
We'll just do it.
Yeah.
Dun,
Okay.
Dun, dun. So we've got
4 guys plus the call.
4 guys plus the call. So that would be 5 times 3, 15
Yes.
volkites.
Hitting on
2s to 3s.
Yeah, exactly. They are 3 base.
Yeah.
So +1 -1.
15.
Cool.
3s. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. 6s are lethal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then strength 5, so 5s.
So 2 devs and a
2
couple of
devs
6
and
wounds.
6 saves.
So the devs, he takes 1 and 6 saves at 3+. This was the wrong order, but it's fine, I guess.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So 2 more, maybe he takes 3 in total.
So he's down to 4?
Yes.
And then I got the 4 guys grenade. You can just keep track of it right here.
But with blast.
What?
Blast into melee, even if it's a vehicle.
Oh.
I'm not sure you can do that.
I actually have never thought about that. Yeah, it is a blast gun.
Yeah, I don't think
Let's
you
just
can.
get a judge. Is there one close?
Right, so they're calling action
I'll,
for the judges
see.
right now.
We should know this.
I mean, Yeah, you're the Knights player. Yeah, you should know this. I'm on the all right here. I don't know.
No, you're the one shooting blast into me.
So, hey, question. Can you shoot a blast gun into melee?
No, exactly. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. So he takes. He's down to 4.
He's down to 4. Can I shoot it?
No.
Oh, no, I cannot. So I cannot shoot that. Then I'll just shoot it at. If you're okay, then I'll just say if I can't shoot him with the blast, I'll just shoot it at.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. You can never be used against a target in engagement range.
All right. Here we go. So 4 blast guns into that other guy.
Yeah.
So that'd be 5, 8, 10, 13.
And he has no grudge. Yeah,
This is
no
one
grudge.
of the great parts with Warhammer 40k. Even though the game is
so
really at
3s.
stake now,
Yeah.
they have a good time. They laugh about it. Let's see what Nick can do.
6s are lethal.
Yeah.
And then not grudge, so 6s. Oh, I want to be 1. Take a wound. All right, cool. This guy here is gonna put into that dude.
Yep.
So in the middle there.
I think we're still about there.
You're better than that.
Maybe it depends.
I think you are.
Maybe.
Oh, we hit a lottery. Oh, but he isn't grudge, so 3 misses. For only 1.
So 2 hits,
Strength 12,
1 wound.
1 wound. AP 3.
That goes through.
Damage. 3.
Takes 3. Down to 2.
Down to 2. All right, 2 damage shots. Not grudge, that misses. Twin linked. 2, AP 1.
Save.
No. All right. I should have shot the Volkites there. I wasn't thinking. That's all my shooting I got there.
Yep.
The Hecatonk. It's super tight. See if I can see that gun barrel with the Hecaton. It's easier from this angle.
I don't think so. That's as I have. And
Check it out this angle.
Yeah, and when I moved him, I said I want to hide from the.
Oh, did you?
hackathon.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't remember.
No, okay, yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, nothing in reserve.
I was just a bit fast.
Everything's on the
It's
table.
all right. I have a hard time hearing.
Okay, sorry, and I know I talk a bit.
Yeah, I trust you. Yeah.
So I took
So my ears are
quick
bad.
gander
Okay,
around the table
And I
to
have
see
a
what
weak
was going
voice.
on.
Perfect pair.
Yeah.
Axel, the Drukari,
All right.
seems to be all over the world eater, so that one looks
I
good.
think I shoot into melee.
I think the
here.
CK,
I
RCK,
don't think we tried to do
are
Yeah.
doing quite well as well.
But
That
I'm not
looks
getting
promising.
Yeah.
Into here.
Yeah. Cool.
There's some the Demons versus Grey
Yes,
Knights.
-1 to hit, but +1. So
You have 2 very, very competitive people
what's
from a
your
very,
AP?
very
It's
pro
AP2?
background.
AP2 ignore cover, and then
And,
AP1 on all the 2 damage shots.
I'm wondering if I should flip his shield just to make him survive.
It's probably your best rotate. I would
Yeah. I mean, there's coming no other shots anyway.
say. Yeah,
So this is the way. This is the time to do it if I want to do it.
I think that's fair.
So this is actually the
So
map.
yeah, I
It's a
will
medium
flip
map.
the shield because this can be big.
All right. Here we go. Big conversion. Only 1.
Yes. Oh, nice.
But we got a lot.
You
That's
got a big conversion.
strength 10 +1 to wounds. What, 3s?
No.
Sorry, Klasse, I cut you off. We just want to see here what happened in this round.
4 ups. Oh, that was almost a cock.
So 8 damage.
Yes, sir. It takes 8.
All right, you can keep it here. I got more shots.
Yeah. You have more shots. Sorry.
Okay, so here's the twin link sustained. That's gonna miss. The sustain coming back in. And this is strength 6 +1 to wound will be 4s, re-rolling for twin linked.
Oh, nice.
All of them.
Oof.
So 4 damage.
A 6 here. Yeah, I'm 11-1.
Ooh.
Wait, I got the
Oh,
strength
you have
7
more.
shots.
Oh,
more
that's
shots.
never ending.
Votann, baby.
4s because you're in combat.
Not bad.
Oh, only 1.
Only 1.
That's all I need. Yes, if you want. Yes, 2 damage.
Is that?
Ooh, we
Ah.
Oh, my
almost a blow
god.
up as well.
Crap.
All right then.
All right. So we did the shooting.
You did.
Now
Pretty
we're gonna
big
do the,
damage, we could say.
Charging.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was an
All
armor
these
there, so I
guys
mean,
and this guy.
it's not indestructible, but every little piece matters.
75.
Sounds good, man.
So have to base. This guy probably has to base. This guy base is like in there.
Yeah, for
Actually,
sure.
we want that guy to be there. He'll
That's good,
base
man.
there. This one comes there. Whoops, I just knocked you a little bit. And this guy doesn't have to base. He'll just go there. All right. So the one guy's going to go into the Voidsman. and they're going to go into the night on 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Let's see something before I just declare this to make sure we got intention. So what I want to do is I didn't charge, so I don't get a pile in there. That's the difference. Yeah. Okay. I'll see if I can roll over to the
Right.
lady.
Right.
Yeah, but I can't.
The knight is down to
That
4
doesn't work.
Yeah.
wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
So the
goes
one
down.
dude, actually, we'll just put them all into him.
Yeah.
Because then these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
All into them.
Go ahead, man.
Denying primaries here, so maybe the
2 attacks.
Do you
secret
wanna
mission was a
pop
good
your
idea.
strategy? You talked about it before.
There's only 4 wounds. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna hate myself if I don't, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I don't feel like spending 2 CP. So on 2s, because +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Bump up. All no lethals though.
So
And then
4s.
strength 9 +1 to wound would be 4s. So that's gonna be that many AP2s.
5 ups.
2 damage each. So 6. He's dead.
He's dead.
Ah.
It goes boom. No.
And then I'll just swing the Savia trip. I'll just swing the Zerk.
We're
I got,
tracing the knights, but they're
3
falling
bases
down
left
now,
over
one
there.
by
Go ahead.
one.
How many?
Yeah.
I'll come
Yeah,
look.
you have no units. You kill him.
Yeah, but I didn't know how many died.
No, it's fine.
At least they
Okay.
can bring it down this
All
turn.
right, cool.
Here you go. I
Let's
don't.
touch fully on cover with this consolidate.
Sure.
That like that. And we did the turn.
Yeah.
Over to you.
So let's score you up.
Establish locus for 4.
Start and you start defend. Yeah.
Start defend.
Cool. So
And then primary, you're going to get a 3.
I will lift her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a 3.
Here's off all the objectives. So
Cool.
secret mission maybe was the correct.
And then let's see my cards.
Björn picked it, and you know it's
Containment and engage on all fronts.
you know it's good.
Yeah.
All right.
What I was going to say
I could do
before.
containment in. Oh, this is the one that's wrong, but it's 6 for 2, which is fine.
What's that? Oh, the thing? I don't know.
The scoring.
Yeah.
You're slightly in the lead.
Draw. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you will, depending on if I can with Conix.
Votann player suspects a draw.
You guys from like over here. If I touch.
Björn's secondary
No,
now
you
is
shouldn't be able to get under
containment.
there. I should be like good.
So basically do actions
Because you're like,
at the
it's
side
the
of
angle's like
the
that.
battle.
So it's like
Containment's
going-
hard
the
for
back
knights.
one that.
It's not
that
great
you
for it.
might- that might be able
Engage,
to
engage
see.
is better. We
it's
could maybe
still
do a
up, like-
small engage for
I mean,
2
my
points.
intention was just like your thing there. It was not.
There you go.
But I mean,
There you
getting
go.
extra CP is not
that-
bad. I
think
mean,
I'm
we
fine.
need points.
The Atropos would have been able to see you probably,
There.
but
And
What I was
yeah,
saying
that's-
before
that's
is that
fine.
all right, we have
and,
one win on the
Fortress
table.
has 16 wounds, right?
16 runes, T12.
That's cool.
T12, 16
What I was
wounds.
saying before is
Yep.
that
I will get a command
Jekyll
point for my turn.
versus
Oh yeah, I
Demons.
get a CP. I'm up to 4.
You're up to
Going
4.
into
It's a little bit
5. What am I
contentious
doing here?
because you have 2 people
How
from,
many
let's say,
wounds does the call
a
have?
pro player background
What's that, I'm
in
sorry?
other sports.
How many wounds
They are
does the
very,
call
very
have?
willful
4.
people.
4.
So the ref is basically taking a chair next to the table and is watching
Right.
everything because they are very, very, both
So
are very,
I
very
need to
keen to
clear
win,
these.
and we want a good match between.
I'll need to roll a battle shock here as well. That might change my turn.
Big battle